Articus.
Oh man. Welcome everyone. We're back. It's been 2 weeks, but we're back. We're all here. Psych. Some of us are.
We are missing a frog and a paladin.
Paladin.
This isn't a crazy story session, so ain't no thing. CJ, if you'd like to read your recap.
I wouldn't.
Okay.
I'm still a little congested, but I should be okay. Hi, Albert.
Hey, sick
Hello.
fam.
Hey, gang gang. Well, Miss Adelaide showed up outside of our igloos this morning, and Tor was real excited, like, of course. She seemed pretty pleased as well, and she even let me hug her. I was kind of shocked, to be honest. And as I suspected, she instantly disliked Martel. In fairness, he does kind of have a slimy vibe about him, but I can't help but feel like maybe some of it's just for show. Time will tell, I guess. Famous last words. Anywho, we scooted on up through the snow until we got ambushed by these nasty little ice ghost demon things. One decided they wanted nothing more than to crawl inside my leg and spent the whole fight trying to do just that. Kept meaning to shoot it, or, wand it, spell it. I don't know. Anyway, I kept meaning to deal with it. But then, you know, Augie had a big one on him, and then they were closing in on Miss Adelaide, and then Tor had about 10 of them fuckers on him, trying to crawl up his ass cheeks, so I just kept getting distracted, trying to help him, I guess. And, you know, the problem with blood loss is that a lot of times you don't really notice how bad it's getting until it's already gotten real bad. You just kind of feel off, and then you get real warm, and then real cold, and then everything's just kind of numb. And well, I didn't notice the cold part since it's so damn frigid out here. And by the time I realized how bad the little shit tore up my leg, it was too late to do much beyond hoping I didn't hit my head on a rock when I fell. Which is why I've made so many typos in this here journal entry. But you know, the team, well, showed up for me. They helped me out before, but it always felt like more of an obligation. Or because I was useful, I don't know. This time it just felt different. And even Bubbles and Roke helped me out with some healing, which was really weird, but nice, I guess. And then poor Augie cried, told me to never do that again. I actually kind of felt real bad about it. So, forgot how nice it is to have people caring about you. And anyway, we're heading up towards the village now. Gotta pack my stuff away, keep my eyes on Tor in case he finds another elderly man.
Leave my elderly people alone.
Let my people go.
This fucking guy.
This fucking guy.
Alrighty. Thank you very much. And that's where we kind of plop into this. You guys have made it to the gate of Palebank Village. And there is this man who is kind of up on the wall, looking down. What are you doing up here?
Addie giggles.
I'm sorry, it just reminded me of that kid from Shrek. I'm so sorry.
Is she blushing and kicking her feet?
No. No, it sounds like Githerard. I will say, hello. Can we come into your village, please?
That depends. You gotta tell me what the fuck you're doing here first.
We're looking for some stupid shit that we probably won't find.
You mean a boat? We're
Yeah,
looking
that
for a
too.
boat.
We plan on traveling north to Islecross.
How is he like the most functional of this group?
Because
Oh,
this,
yeah.
because this was all his idea.
That makes sense.
I
You
lost
were
a lot of
gone. We
blood.
couldn't have made it. We couldn't have made ideas on our own. Our brain cell left us.
Yeah,
Oh my
that's
god,
very
it was
true.
it was like wrangling cats in Uthodurn, and it was insane.
Well, I think there's a boat in town. You can, well, who's accepting such work? You'd have to talk to the captain. I believe his name is Guillaume.
Oh my god.
But outside of that, there's about 200 grass blades here, so stay out of trouble, or, well, not hard to bury people in the fucking snow. And the gate opens.
How
Yeah,
peculiar
we
that they're
realized
counting the
that.
blades of grass.
I don't
So is
see
this
any
also-
grass.
Me either. But we know there's exactly 200.
Did no one listen to me in Uthodurn?
Nope.
What the hell
Now
is
you know how I
happening?
feel when I'm talking directly to you, Colby.
Man, that's crazy. They're like the dudes in control up here, right?
They're
They're-
just like the guard.
Yeah,
city
the guard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
those are the dudes in control. The people who have the most weapons are the ones who are in control.
You want to make some bacon?
Lots of threats.
I love that you can just tell that you're American.
I don't like it when you say things like that. It's very hurtful.
Right, so I look at Martel. Have you been here before?
I would assume he probably has.
Your call.
Yeah,
It's
I would
well
think
within. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know this Guillaume? Guillaume?
Guillaume.
It's Guillaume.
Nah, Guillaume. No, I don't know that one.
Oh my god.
What use are you? No, I don't say that.
Alright.
Oh, that makes a lot more sense.
But
Are you...
he's just a future friend, right?
Right.
Right. Yes.
I smile at the camera like Jim from The Office, and I enter the town.
All right.
She
Did
keeps
homie on the
smiling.
wall give us his name?
You didn't ask.
Yeah. Oh no, not his name. No.
Is he still up on the wall? He's not in like a grass blades outfit or anything, is he?
No.
He's just some random guy sitting up there having a beer, yelling at people. Get off my lawn.
As far as you know, but he seemed to speak with some sort of authority.
Don't they all?
True.
That's crazy.
I can do that too.
And Unova,
I can.
Yes.
do it. Sorry.
I'm not gonna feed your kinks.
You can give me an insight check if you'd like, Colby.
Don't
Oh.
help me like this, please.
Rolling.
I would like
I'm
to
really
help.
good at
I
insight. Oh.
pause, and I look.
I pause and look.
Is that helping me actually, or are you rolling
Yes!
as well?
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, it is. I'm super
Oh.
proficient in insight.
I know, that's why I was asking if you wanted to roll it, not me.
No,
'cause
I'm
it's gonna be
helping
bad.
you.
Oh, hey!
Hey!
Yeah, that's good.
Yes, no.
You
Wow,
look
wow,
up. His trappings are well worn. You see he has a number of different types of arrows in his quiver. His bow looks a little more put together than ones you've seen grass blades use. He also is very weathered. He looks like he's been here for a long time. He is. You've actually probably heard of him now that you're kind of looking him over, but you were like, I don't know, younger, didn't give a shit, weren't gonna come up here. His name's
Fair,
Erlo, and he is the de facto, for lack of a better term, mayor in a city that doesn't really have a political structure.
My favorite.
Icon, really.
How do you spell his name?
ERLO.
Errol.
I'm gonna look at Tora and say, his trappings look well worn.
Like there's a bunch of arrows in his quiver.
I know it's actually.
He's also elven.
Layers.
I also spelled his name wrong. It's Elro.
Elmo.
I think he's like the guy. Like,
The
if
guy.
it's like, who's the guy of the village, and they're gonna point to that guy.
Everyone needs a guy.
Everyone needs a guy. He's the guy.
I'm the guy.
Do you think he spends most of his day sitting on that wall?
I think there's probably butt prints in that wall from where he sits.
Very good.
Check for beer bottles.
No, I think he's had his reputation precedes him. He's not one to be like that one wizard we found in that field.
That guy. Fucking drunk.
Fucking burrows.
Anytime we can jab it, didn't he?
Rocks fall, everyone dies. Barros is gonna show up as the BBEG and kill all of us.
It's
Um,
but not during this game session. It's gonna be like 4 D&D campaigns from now when we've all forgotten what Barrows is.
We'll never forget about Barros. He's too iconic.
He just comes down from the heavens, light surrounding him.
I would like to try and find the docks, if possible.
Yeah, easy enough. As you look over, you can see like where the sort of cliff is, and you can follow well-worn tracks in the snow. There's not like paving of any kind, but the snow's pushed down where people usually walk towards the docks. Let me see what kind of maps I made. I didn't.
Docked.
So, you go walk on down to the docks. There's a part where you can't get any further. It's probably about right here. Where there's just a couple guards and a dwarf with like a logbook in his hands.
He wants to take booking passage. I don't think I should talk to literally anyone.
I
Marcel,
agree.
perhaps this is...
Wait, do you have some kind of bad rep up here or something, Tor?
No, y'all yell at me whenever
Can I
I
insert
pay
that?
for things.
Yeah, go ahead.
I want to
Well,
insert
maybe
the
if
rep.
you stop doing stupid things, we wouldn't have to yell at you all the time.
Tor, you also see an old man with a cup.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'd disappear.
Physically restrain him.
No. Tor's just having, for Addie's insight, Tor's having flashbacks to that one time he paid for a cart. Everyone jumped his ass.
Oh, that cart we didn't use? Yeah.
Fair enough. Yeah, oh my
The
God.
one that was spent like 5 gold on.
Oh my
And the
God.
guy gave it to us for free.
Oh man, that's all right. CJ gave money to a literal hole in a wall that never talked to them again.
I'm gonna break into that
That's
guy's
true,
house
that did
and beat him.
God.
I'm
I
gonna
forgot
beat him
about
with
that
a
one.
sock full of nickels.
We're coming back for that guy.
We are. He's on the
Um,
list and he's up top.
We're gonna forget about that guy.
No, we're not.
Probably.
I never forgive and I certainly never forget. I'm like an elephant.
Martel. Hello. Please, sir.
He was sitting there, I think, just
I'm
listening
not
to.
looking away from your ass.
Yeah, talk to someone.
I think he
Tor does
was.
not break eye
I
contact.
think he was just listening to you guys like talk. He was like, I don't know what they're gonna do, but oh, y'all sure y'all want me to do that? I thought, you didn't trust me too much to actually do that thing.
Says who?
Oh,
I trust you.
you know what, Toy? That's why you and I we're gonna be very good friends.
Hey yo.
Yeah, plus you did say that you and I were friends. I just want to remind you of that.
Oh, you are actually my second best friend.
Yeah, see?
Speaking
Who's
of
the
which,
first?
So you're basically family now.
oh,
I think we need to
Yeah.
make new buttons. August.
look at that.
When you
Did
make
we even
buttons.
make the first set of buttons?
We never
No,
did.
you
It's
never
the
made
thought,
the
it's the
buttons.
thought that counts, okay? It's the thought that counts.
What were you gonna make buttons for?
When
Friendship buttons don't.
friendship buttons.
friendship buttons?
Actually, I might
Yeah,
have
so we
some.
can wear them.
I might actually have some buttons.
Friendship buttons.
Side eye.
I look. I side eye back at it. I go. That's so sweet of y'all. Wow.
You know what?
Maybe-
Fine. We'll go. We'll talk to this dwarven. Excuse me. He actually looks at Adelaide.
Mm,
Do you think
Yes.
you could? Do you think you could actually walk up with me?
oh, yep. Yes, I can. I'm a diplomat. I can do this.
Right.
When did you become autistic? I don't know, but it's happening.
We'll be right back. As
Do we have
they're
a
approaching
game
the dwarf, Martel's gonna look at Adelaide and say, "Look, just so you know, I'm a little embarrassed about this. I'm really bad with names. Now,
Oh,
there's the one in your group. I don't know if I should call him Beetle or Lawrence.
oh.
I think he wants Lawrence. I can't tell, but which one would you say?"
Yes. His name was Beetle once, and it sort of still is. And then he often is called Lawrence now, and I think he does prefer Lawrence now. But don't call him Larry. That's the big no-no.
Got it.
Does not
Understood.
like that one.
Now the only other name that I just can't remember. What's the little one's name with the automaton? That one I just can't seem to remember his name.
Perhaps. Hold on. Hold on.
Can I try to eaves peep?
I'm sus.
You're
I am
sus?
suspicious.
What are you sus for?
Why are you speaking of me like that?
Huh?
I just gave them all your names, Beetle. I'm so sorry. I don't know if I've really fucked up here.
So what? You're rolling like insight or something?
To suss you out. Yeah.
That's fair.
I stop and I turn and I face you and I look into your eyes very deeply, as if I'm searching for something.
That's fair.
Ooh. You can roll whatever.
Ooh.
There we are.
He's a knower. She knows.
Well, it seems like maybe there might be more to it. Why he's asking that question? Yeah, I would probably say that. Like, there's probably more to it.
I would like to stop and place my hand on his shoulder very delicately. I'm not big. I'm not a big person. I got small, kind of dainty hands, but I place it very gently on his shoulder, and I look him. I'm still looking at his eyes, and I'm gonna say, Martel, you wouldn't be trying to deceive or trick me, would you? You wouldn't do something like that.
I mean, I just sort of met you. I don't know if deceiving or tricking is something that I would call anything yet, or at least my actions towards you. But
It's a
I
very
actually,
elusive way to not answer the question.
oh, you noticed that? No, to be honest, I actually was curious about the other one, and I don't actually really remember his name. I feel like someone said it, but
Darling, I
actually,
don't believe that you've forgotten the name.
I really don't know the name. That's
Right, and if that's true, then what is untrue about what you're saying?
actually that's fair. Now I'm thinking about it. Wait, hold on. This is the player. I'm trying to think of why.
I like to think that he's just visibly scrambling to like figure
He's
something
like,
out.
oh,
like-
what's untrue about what I'm saying? Well, I guess the fact that I forgot.
Hmm. I think you owe at least me the whole truth about what is happening here.
Well, so a random group approached me when I was in a tavern, right? First off, they didn't give me the name of the group, which I still don't understand what to call y'all. Secondly, only some of them introduced themselves. That's mostly what I was getting at. It seems like for whatever reason they don't want to give me the name of their group or their actual name. I'm not really too sure why when they were told to come and see me by a one of my one of my compatriots. But for whatever reason, they seem to have a little bit have a lot of information close to their chest for some reason. When all I've done was actually help y'all. You can ask Tor that. Or August. Or Beetle. Sorry, Lawrence.
What about me?
I said I really like your hat.
I'm gonna walk
It's a
up directly
lie.
behind them and just lean
I
in.
mean,
How
I
tall
actually
is
do like that
Martel?
hat. He's like 5'10", I think. He's not that
Nice.
tall.
I'm gonna just lean over the top of your head to look down at you.
Okay.
I very much doubt that was what the conversation was about, but thank you. It is a very stylish hat.
All right.
Now, as far as the lady's question, I will advise you of this. She's rather persistent in her pursuit of knowledge, so might be easier to just come clean with the lady.
Were you listening? I thought I walked away from all y'all.
He flicks his big ass cow ears forward. What do you think? You gotta take like 7 more steps at least before it even becomes something I would have to try to do. You understand that, right?
Right, that's fair. Well, I said that the lady here could ask you that I've actually done nothing but help all y'all.
He did help me some.
Right. You know, I want to believe you, and I do in some ways believe you. But I say this, Martel, if that is your name. It is a very long and lonely road, the one that is filled with deceit. We are a good and honest group, and I'm not sure what your intentions are, but I feel deeply as if there is some kind of trickery you will long regret doing it to us, if not for the simple fact that we have shown you a great kindness, and you have shown us great kindness. And also we'll probably hunt you down and kill you. But mostly the first.
But also definitely the second.
Right. Right. Yeah, the other one constantly reminds me with the great kindnesses that y'all have provided me since we met. By the way, that's fine.
No, go on.
I was just wanting to know what y'all names were. That's all.
Oh, the music. Paid actor.
I'm sure that you can understand why I'm apprehensive to give something that I do not own.
That is fair.
A lifetime of experience is a hard teacher in that when people seem super interested in something, there's normally a really good reason for it. Beyond kindness.
Well, mostly I just don't want to say, "Hey, you over there."
That's what I do.
I also tend to do that.
Oh, well. I guess I shouldn't have actually introduced myself. Y'all would have just said, "Hey, you." That would have been fine.
I'll give him a little pat on the cheek, and I'm gonna walk away.
I'm gonna awkwardly mimic the pat on the cheek and walk away too, but I have to like shuffle step because my stride is bigger than Adelaide's and I'm walking behind her, so it's kind of like.
All right. Well, that was happening. Tor walks up to a dwarf with a logbook.
Go on, Tora.
Good job.
That's our
Tor.
boy.
Do it.
Hey,
This is all a
friend.
ploy.
Do it.
Strong start.
How can I help you? He's got like a little tricorn hat on.
I was told by a guy sitting on a gate that there might be a ship here that can take me and my friends. I gesture back to the bickering pile of people. To Isocross. And then go ahead.
No, you first.
That's
He would ham up if you were gonna talk. So.
Oh, I would just slide him a gold piece onto the top of his book.
See, he takes it, bites it, smiles, pockets it. Well, in order to go anywhere past me, I'm gonna need about 4 more of those, and then we can ferry you on to Guillaume, see if he's taking any passengers. I'm the dock master, you see.
Is it Dockmaster or Wharfmaster?
Well, here is the dock master because we don't really have enough docks for it to be a wharf. It's a definition thing.
Do you get a raise if we bring this to a Wharfmaster?
I'll probably get a raise if you build some more docks.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind, friend. So you're saying you need 4 more gold pieces just for us to go ask him if he's taking? Can if you ask him if he's taking passengers and he says yes, I'll give you 5 more.
You see, he calls over, "Hey, Guillaume!" And from the boat near him, you see.
Colby, it's a really good thing you got your good weapon, because if you had to buy it, you'd be flat out.
Eating away one gold at
You
a time.
see this guy poke his head up over a boat.
I trust he's got my life.
Yeah!
Oh, Captain G.
Damn.
He looks over. Yeah, I'm certain I could be taking some passengers. You want to ice across? You look like a good treasure hunter, boy.
I am a good treasure hunter. There's 7 of us. They're not all my size, though.
All right. Well,
I think there's 7.
If
I'll start
my
counting.
and he points to like his ear holes. Heard me right. You owe that man some money before I can keep talking to you.
Oh. Yeah, I reached in my pocket and hand him 5 more gold.
He pockets it.
It's the tour tax.
Let me see. Pull open my notes because this I did.
Was it 5 gold just to talk to them, not even to like book
Yep.
fare?
not even to get a ship passage. we're rolling deep.
This is crazy.
I think you paid 7 gold so
That's
far.
who you picked! That's who you picked!
That's amazing.
You spruce that!
I don't need
That's
gold. I have
kinda
everything I
wealthy.
could possibly want in life.
There you
Okay?
go.
Aw.
Live,
sword, pretty
live that
women.
life.
Big sword, pretty woman.
He looks up. Why
Aw.
don't you
Hey.
why don't you come on to my ship? We can have a little chat.
Hey, yo.
He's gonna be broke.
I look around to see if anybody's noticed me doing this, and then I just carry
Absolutely
on.
not.
I don't even like. I give it like just a cursory glance, and they're like, "Cool, I'm in the clear," and I go.
I also love that this dude is well, at least one of the dudes is a dwarf, and Colby's Tor is just a massive.
Let me see this.
It's
map.
my favorite.
Oh, Dockmaster. What was your Dockmaster? Question mark?
Ballin.
Ballin or Ballin?
Ballin.
Bowling.
Ballin.
Better be
Baller.
balling with the amount of
Uh,
gold he's taking.
Yeah, I
You-
know.
You walk up onto the ship. which as you walk by the bow, you notice is called the Bayou Bell.
Yeah.
Hey, that rings a bell.
A Bayou Bell?
Yeah.
Wasn't
This is the ship we flew into space, right?
No. This wasn't this the Bayou.
No. This is what's his face. And it's the turtle too. This is
Yeah.
not Guillaume. This is Captain Pedro Pascal.
What is happening?
This is not you. This is Pedro
What?
Pascal.
Do you say that out loud?
I just
Oh,
fucking
man.
choked.
Hold
And
up.
I laughed so hard.
That's funny.
Hold
Hold
up.
Funny.
yeah, I will, but I'll say
Everything
his
you
actual
just said
name.
is correct.
Huh?
Everything you just said,
Right.
you've encountered this name and, albeit a skeleton, turtle captain before.
Yeah, Pedro Pistola. Was it Pistola? Is actually
Yeah,
what
it
his
was
name
Pistola.
was?
Yeah.
Yeah, Pedro Pistola. I'll say that instead of Pascal, but
Oh, you know about my great granddaddy, do you?
I squint.
He squints.
Is this? Yes, I've met him before.
The hell do you mean? That was like 1,000 years ago.
Well, I mean, I met him like 6 months ago.
A little longer than that, but
Yeah, well, you know, whatever the time
yeah,
frame
yeah.
was.
Time is weird soup.
Time is a weird soup. I mean, he didn't look as good as you do right now, but where'd you get the?
flatter me? Thank you,
Hey.
Sherry.
It's Tor.
Not anymore, ain't.
God, it's Tor.
Did he call you Sha?
It's a Cajun term of endearment. Think Gambit.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
It's Cher, like Sherry.
Yeah.
Share like
Show like the
Do
icon
you
show.
believe in life?
Yeah.
Wagon wheel Watusi.
Well, Chelsea.
I mean, yeah, he was more just like a shell of himself, but is this
Fuck
his
off.
boat named after himself? After his boat? Or is
Hey,
this his real
absolutely.
boat?
Gotta keep it in the family somehow, huh?
Hey, it looks good. Looks good.
Thank you. I take very much so pride in my work. You know, we have a little fun on the way out too. Laissez le bon le temporale.
That's exactly how that phrase goes.
I said one extra word.
Yep. I just nod. I don't follow along, but I nod.
I've always said that.
I just have this list of Cajun phrases, and I'm just rolling through them.
He's checking him off.
Yeah.
A bit like Asian Bigger.
Taurus is opposite as Cajuns can be, so
Yeah.
he just nods sagely. Yeah. Yep. This looks almost just like the one we took to space.
What?
Our last boat trip. It was
Boats
a
float on
long.
water.
There was Wells.
What?
Yep. Anyways, we're trying to get to Islecross for like 7 passengers.
He looks at you.
I look at him.
How many times?
How many what? Sorry.
How many times you been hitting the head, boy?
Can't count that high.
Yeah, that's a
The
that's
distant
a,
stares he
that's a
thinks.
loaded question. Yeah. Like you mean just yesterday?
All right, I think I got all of you now.
You hit him with the-
Hit him with the
All
hook.
right. Well, it's a bit of choppy waters right now, but sure I can. If y'all, do some work, it'll take a couple days. If you do some work on the ship on the way to Bellin Post, probably charge you about 100 gold each.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Jesus.
Rusty
I fucking
water.
swim.
I can't swim.
It's real dangerous
about-
work, and just think of all the treasure you're gonna find in Islecross. You're a good treasure
Think of
hunter, eh?
all the treasure. Or I could tell you stories about your great great granddad and you charge us like 1/10 of that.
Make a persuasion check. It's gonna be a very high check because he thinks you're insane.
Fuck me.
I'm really good at persuasion. I
Fuck me
can't find the P word.
sideways.
This is it. This is a nat 20.
If it's a nat one, I'm gonna shit my pants. Oh!
Oh,
It's not bad.
that's not
Why
Uh,
are we all toasty?
All right. 100 might have been a little steep. I'll charge it 50 gold each. And you'll have to do some work on the way over.
I can do work. I was on a boat once.
He sighs.
A boat where we were literally pampered by a robot.
Tor took a boat from the mountain down to where he met y'all, so
True.
it was more like a raft.
I kind of want Tor to always do the negotiating.
Not
tell
a
him.
chance in
Yeah.
hell.
We will all be broke.
Not a
Yeah.
chance in hell.
Not just Tor.
When do we sell out?
Well,
We have to
we're
wait for
fixing to-
tide. Is tide a thing?
My brain doesn't know how tide works in like a Arctic Ocean. I'm assuming it's the same.
This is a thing,
Yes.
too.
Yep.
You see it's well, I know it bubbles out at the middle because it's a weird sphere. Anyways, my brain just got fried. He looks and
I have that effect.
Yeah.
we'll be shipping out in the morning. It's it's a little late. It's about dinner time right now.
Do you think they use the phrase shipping out because it ships and it's going out?
Jesus.
All right, I think I'm gonna need
fucking
that money up front.
So how about we pay when we all get together?
You wouldn't be trying to fleece me, boy. Get me all excited and then run away.
I
Ayo.
literally don't have that bone in my body.
I know.
Not yet.
The human body has 206 bones. 207 if I'm.
Oh my god.
He looks at you and
I can put a down
grins.
payment. Yeah.
Nah, you're all right. Just see you come a little before daybreak, and we'll get sailing.
You're a good captain, I can tell. And I hold out my hand for the shake.
Shrimp and Andouille say so, and he taps his rapiers. They both have like prawn-shaped handles.
Why would you name your sword after sausage?
I want those swords so bad.
It sounds cool.
I can agree with that. Okay, bye, Captain G.
It's Guillaume or
Before-
Captain Thibodeau. I will not accept anything else.
No, not accepting anything else. Catch you in the morning.
He just lets out a long sigh. It'll be a long couple days for Guillaume Thibodeau.
I proudly walk back to the group.
Yeah, you guys,
I love
you guys are
Tor
probably
so much.
you guys are probably arguing with the dwarf about him trying to charge you to see the captain at this point.
Hey, we got a boat.
Did you tell the dwarf that we're going to pay 5 gold so that we can talk to the captain?
I would have never told the dwarf that.
Do you see? That's exactly what I said. It's absolutely preposterous.
Yeah, he asked.
You really know how to pick 'em, Adelaide. You really
It's like the
know.
anime, like, blank stare.
He gives her a, like on the shoulder and walks away. That's yours. That's your boy.
Anyways, the captain said he can take us in the morning before daybreak, shipping out. With
Wonderful.
shrimp and andouille.
Tor, I must say you surprised me so much.
I mean, y'all were talking. I just had to,
Yeah, you took
put the team on
initiative.
my back. Yep.
Yeah, good for you. Good for you.
That's what
Tor.
friends are for. Martel.
I believe that.
He did say it was like 50 gold, but he said we can work, and
Gold is
it'd
not too
probably still
bad
be 50
between us
gold.
all. What is
50
that?
gold,
Like,
unless
50
we
by-
work, right?
You what?
50 by 7 people?
There's what? I think he said each, but you know we can talk to him in
Each?
the morning. Maybe once he sleeps on it, it might be better. But
Sure.
what?
Surely it's 50 unless we help to work, right? You
mean, we can
didn't
ask
agree
it-
to have us
we-
do manual labor for the low cost of 50 gold?
You don't like working?
Miss Adelaide, I sense a bit of uncontrolled rage
look,
overwhelming me in
Captain-
this moment, and I'm not quite sure what to do with
Captain-
my hands.
Captain Thibodeau. He seemed like a pretty good guy. All right, you know I feel like we can bring him over to our side.
Wait,
By the end of it.
what was his name? You
Are you
just
trying
said.
to recruit more people?
Yeah,
What?
Thibodeau.
Captain
People out.
Thibodeau. His name was Guillaume Thibodeau, but he
Oh,
looked a
Guillaume.
lot like Pedro Pascal.
Pedro Pascal.
Yes, the Pedro Pascal, like exactly
skeleton?
spitting image. Yeah. Well, I mean, if you colored the skeleton green,
What the hell is a
You
who
color
is Pedro?
skeletons green often?
well,
Pedro Pascal is
don't-
a captain. There was a skeleton. I didn't actually get to meet him, but I believe everyone else did.
Hmm.
We took his
He
ship
was-
to space.
yeah, he was a pirate, and he had a
He
bunch
was
of.
dead.
Eyebrows raised. When you say
Listen,
space.
if you're gonna come in to the family late, then you're gonna have to take the time to get to know all of the weird stuff that we've done.
I've
just-
been
And I-
trying. I
Just
would love to
accept
actually.
when we say that we have done something, and don't be surprised by it. It'll be a lot easier.
All right.
Also, Captain Thibodeau was looked at me pretty crazy when I
history
said I
check.
drove his boat to space.
Wow. I couldn't. I
Newsflash,
wonder
buddy.
why.
Yeah.
Martel, you've not heard of a Pedro Pascal that was a pirate from many, many years ago. You have, however, heard of a Pedro Pistola that was a ship captain and pirate maybe about 1,000 years ago. One of the more infamous ones. Think like Blackbeard in today's day and age.
Okay. He doesn't correct it. He's just like, okay, sure. It must be a Pedro Pascal, I guess. Or in their mind. Maybe he's in space. I don't know.
He said he was like,
The long space pirate.
Stay golden, space pirate.
So, gay pirate.
I'm gonna run away before this dwarf can charge us. I simply run. I turn into a seagull.
we do have to
Disappear.
find an inn, which I think is this way based on the old man I talked to earlier.
Very good.
That old man would never lead you wrong, would he?
I mean, he showed us the way to the inn.
That's true.
Mhm.
August.
I mean, it's quite a small village.
Hey, August. Are you familiar with the concept of a sidebar?
I like a bar that's on the side of something.
Close. Allow me to demonstrate. I think that'll be a easier way. And he physically reaches out, picks August up, and carts them over a couple steps away and puts them back down. Okay, listen. Darling, I understand you are very enthusiastic and welcoming and understanding of new people. Okay? You gotta chill on inviting people into the family thing. We known him a day.
Yeah, but I like him.
You liked me, and I'm a prolific murderer.
Yeah, but at least you're cute now.
Heyo.
You've
I'm
changed a lot. Like you were like dead, and now you're not. Wait, are you still dead? I don't know how that works.
To my knowledge, I am alive.
Yeah, see? So you changed a lot when you joined our group. So maybe he can too.
Okay, but let's let the change happen naturally and
Second best
try
friend.
not to rush it in the course of a week, okay? Mine took like a year to get to this point, and to be quite honest, I'm still kind of a sack of shit, so
Yeah, but you're really nice to me.
well, that's because you deserve to have someone be nice to you, Augie.
Yeah, but you do too.
You think I'm
Especially
cute?
yourself.
Why is that important?
No reason. Ow! Stop eating my hand!
I
Oh.
oh no, you can
Okay.
go.
No,
Hold
you
up,
can
is it the
go.
thing?
You
Hold
go,
up.
go.
Wait.
I
So,
so
step in the middle of them.
I actually when Beetle asked August that the concept of a sidebar, Martell would walk up to Tor.
Oh, jeez.
Hey,
Oh, no.
are you familiar with the concept of a bar?
Absolutely.
Well,
Yeah,
Well,
you
I
put like a
think-
gold on the table and they bring you just a bunch of drinks.
No!
right.
Oh my
I'm
God.
thinking you and I
No!
should have a few drinks right now.
Right, like on this. Do you think
No,
the
we
Darkmaster
go.
has drinks?
Nah, we go.
You have 10 ent.
You
They're
gotta
not that
specify your your.
Oh man.
Book smarts.
He said no, a bar. Like, like we go there.
I got you. We gotta get the group together though.
Well, I mean, all right. I mean,
I
I'm
think he wants to
assuming-
go on a date with you, Tor. That's what I'm
I know,
hearing.
but like,
I mean, you're
That's all-
invited too, if that helps.
Um,
we can all go to a bar, okay? Let's everybody bar crawl.
It's getting fucked up! Yeah!
I'm not crawling anywhere.
I'm
It's
sorry,
a-
I didn't mean to yell.
Has anybody seen Roke?
He and Chief fucked off to
Yeah.
dig through shit and mess with a frog.
He went. It went something like, "In case I don't see y'all, I'll see y'all tomorrow."
There's a sort of suspicious breeze of wind that just slightly
That's
do
actually-
that every day.
back.
That's a very good likeness. That's very good likeness.
The lighting was very dramatic in the moment. It was strange.
Yeah.
It's so
Yeah, but
funny.
it made me really mad.
Of
Wait,
course it is.
what made you mad, Augie?
When he did the whole "in case I don't see you," bye. Like, what the
Yeah.
hell?
That was
He's supposed to be my best friend.
I thought I was your best friend.
Does he always do that? I just kind of.
Yeah.
Well, it was. Yeah, you know what? Often. But it's very impressive. It's very, as they say, edgy.
We do almost die a lot.
All right.
True. Right.
One day
Well-
I'll have a best friend.
Let's crawl to the bar then.
I don't think you should crawl because you have really pretty dresses.
Your dress looks really
Thank
good.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You also
Well,
scuff
if
up
we
your
crawl,
knees.
we can find the blades of grass. Perhaps.
How long have y'all known each other?
200.
Like a year.
All right.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
Give me one moment.
I guess Bubdub has to be my best friend.
Whoa.
Well, I can also be your best friend.
Who?
You can only have one best friend. That's how that works.
That's
mean,
not true.
You
That's
can
not
only
true.
one person.
I don't
can
think
be
that's
the
how it
best.
works.
I mean,
As
towards
someone that's
my-
been. No,
What
finish,
if it's a
Marcel.
tie?
Nah, you can go ahead.
No,
What's
you
happening?
finish. I want to hear what you have to say.
I missed
Nah, I think I want to hear what you have to say.
I put up my finger guns like I'm in a western. Like a western.
taught her everything she knows.
I was just gonna say that Tor is my first best friend, and August is my second. I'm working on my third. He looks at Adelaide.
I'm like looking around.
Whoa.
Who's looking at me?
Listen, I've been knocking out that door for a long while. You got a ways to go, pal.
Knocking
Right.
at that door.
What is
It's-
happening right now?
What?
Did you not have any friends back in Uthadern? Were you sitting in a room all by yourself? Were you lonely?
Oh, stop! Can't just
What is
ask someone if
happening?
they're
He's
lonely.
asking Martell
We
that?
ask these
We've known him
questions.
for like 4 days, and now he's like, "Oh, you're my best."
Well, I mean,
If you wanted friends,
honest,
you could have just asked.
well, I mean, to be honest, this is more so present company. I have a lot of best friends.
I bet you do.
Like
I
who?
see how it is.
I'd like to hear one best friend before us.
She
Just
doesn't
one.
go here.
She's in Canada. Just one. Just any one best friend that you had before us.
Well, I mean, the guy who hired y'all. Well, who told y'all about me?
What do you mean the guy? You don't know his name?
I know his name, but you know,
What's his name?
it's not mine to
What's his name?
give.
Interesting.
He winks at Adelaide and moves on.
I I look at Beetle. Same look. And I roll.
He once again mimes the, do you want me to kill that guy?
I feel. Oh, this is a sidebar. I feel extraordinarily suspicious of this man to the point where it is almost like one of those like Cluedo murder investigations. I feel this desperate need to understand exactly what is going on here.
I'm unfamiliar with the concept of a Cluedo,
You
but
don't know what this is.
listen, you came from the moon. You got all sorts of weird shit I don't know about.
That's true, yes. The Age of Arcanum was very special and had things
Yeah.
like Cluedo.
Cluedo,
Why don't we
you'll have
just
to
dig
teach me that
around in
one
his
day.
stuff?
Holy fuck, where did you come from? Oh my God.
Hi.
Is that Dwight? Oh shit! When Angela pops out.
Oh my god.
Miss Adelaide, as someone who has spent a great deal of time around what you would perhaps colloquially refer to as the riffraff, he is definitely a member of the RAF and perhaps even the Riff. It's
The Riff and the Wrath.
the Riff and the RAF.
What
He's
a
up
good
to
group
something,
name.
but I'm not sure what.
Don't like it. I don't like it.
Hey, Miss Adelaide,
Hmm.
can I tell you something? And you have to promise not to get mad at me for this.
Oh,
I don't
go
like
on
it.
then.
Well, I would like to first say that I was reticent to do so and threatened severe bodily harm if there was any, funny business. But he has this magic trick that he does that helps people sleep,
Oh,
and I might have let him do it.
oh,
It's called
it's
killing.
gonna be much
I
worse.
killed someone.
Well,
I
he,
thought it was
like,
gonna be much worse than that.
like I don't know, it's some kind of spell or something. He like gave me a card to keep under my pillow. When I woke up,
Oh,
card was gone,
oh.
but I slept through the night. I didn't have
What
a single
card
bad
was
dream.
it?
Do I remember what card it was? I don't think it was anything significant.
No, it wasn't.
It was just a
Liar.
random playing card.
Bloody
I was gonna say,
liar.
wasn't it a playing card specifically?
Yeah.
Yes.
You don't remember what suite or number or face?
Can I roll to try and remember?
You can remember. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, whatever you end up saying, it's
It
fine.
was a six of
So this
clubs.
is like it genuinely was just a card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like a 2 of clubs.
It was a six.
Mm. Holy shit, where did you come from?
Oh no, I'm not here. I'm probably me and Martell are probably at the bar drinking at this point.
True.
Which everyone knows.
We're-
if I
we're
was
on
a
the
card, I would be the Joker card, and you would be the Queen of Spades.
I don't know how to process that right now, but yep. I look at August. Do you have any inkling of suspiciousness on this person that we found?
No, but we could just dig in his things.
Do you think he would willingly share his things? And perhaps the things that we would find the most interesting and or suspicious, do you think he would divulge them willingly?
All I'm gonna say
I
is
don't know. I could distract him by being really annoying, and then Beetle could look in his bag.
Whoa!
I don't want to be mean though.
Why
don't
can't
want
I
him
be
to-
the annoying one and you look in his bag? I'm very good at annoying people.
Where's Rogue when you fucking need him? Looking around.
I feel like you're better at digging around in people's stuff than I am.
What is that supposed to mean?
You were
Since-
literally in a gang of outlaws.
I never dug around in y'all's stuff, though. I respected your
That's not what I
property.
meant.
Well, I did rifle through with the occasional bag when we held up trains and took everything's personal valuable belongings, but that doesn't matter.
See,
well-
exactly. That's my point.
Let's go get drunk.
I don't
It is
drink.
a plan, but I think I don't want him to feel like he's not welcome or that perhaps
You don't feel like you've already generated that kind of vibe between you and me?
you know what? You're right. Let's fucking go.
Yeah. I mean, I would also point out, if I had caught y'all rifling through my stuff in the first couple of days or even weeks that I'd known you, I probably would have just blasted a hole in your forehead for it. I don't know how he would react to such a thing, but I doubt it'd be particularly well.
What do you want me to ask him if I could look inside his bag?
No, because if you let them know, they hide the stuff that matters. That's why the cops don't ask, they just dig. And then they pull out a suspicious little white bag that was not in there before. Or maybe it was. But that doesn't matter. How about
What
I
was
get
in
drunk
it?
and you watch? Don't worry about that.
Why?
I don't know, you're an adult. It was like... Are you familiar with the concept of snorting drugs?
I walk away.
Have you snorted a drug before? Perhaps even two?
No, but I have seen it happen.
That's the general idea.
Okay. Well, that's fine.
Is it?
Yeah, who cares?
Ah, you are the best. I'm gonna pick him up and put him on my shoulder.
Pink Pony Club.
I'm gonna keep on dancing!
As you guys walk by, serenading each other and a building, you see a sign that says North Watch Tavern.
For some reason, I thought it was gonna say no drinking. All that build up to going to a bar.
He's so good.
There's no doors or anything. I just made this map, so you guys can scoot in if you want and see the atmosphere.
Can we scoot in?
Let me enter.
Where are we
The door's-
scooting? Oh,
the
on
What
door's
this
is it?
here.
side.
The door's here. The door's
Oh.
here.
I'm
Yeah,
doing a
there's no
scoot.
I would
Door to
imagine.
open, but there was a doorway.
I would imagine I would have paid for a few drinks, with for Tor
Hell yeah.
and myself at this point.
All right.
Um,
They have a very small selection here. It is ale and then whatever they can scrounge up. So it's a lot of rabbit and things like that as far as food is concerned. Ale is quick and easy. It's 5 silver a pop. And the rabbit is about 10 for a nice rabbit stew.
Little rabbit
Yep.
stew.
15 silver.
Okay.
How does silver work?
It's
every
100
10.
down the line, and we don't use Electrum because we're not communists.
Period.
So it'd be 85 left over. 85 silver.
Yeah.
We're not communists. It's crazy.
What if I just want to get everyone stew
Would anyone
and
like
not
some
do math
stew?
for it?
And I have to do the math.
Same
Yeah.
It's 70
There's-
silver.
Okay.
Well, there's 5 of us right now.
True. I always have the 7 number in my brain.
So
it is-
50 silver.
Yeah, 50 silver.
Okay. I will do that, but I'll give him a gold.
They're
And
like-
the rest will be a tip.
It is a
Keep
gnome
the
standing on
change.
stilts. Thank you
Fuck's
very
sake.
much.
It's the Wolf Master.
Oh, still boy.
Oh no.
I'm gonna have this
Tor, you're
95 silver.
currently
rest of my
sitting next
life.
to the old man.
Hey! I hold up my beer.
He cheers with his.
What a guy.
Thank you. That
I love him.
allowed me to spend the night inside tonight and have a nice meal and a couple of ales.
Of course, old guy. What's your name?
Jeff. How about you?
Nice to meet you, Jeff. I'm also Jeff. No, I'm not. I'm Tor. I can't lie to you. Look at you.
I got one of those faces people say, and he grins and he has 3 teeth.
I turn back to Martel.
Martel's just smiling, nodding along, like, yeah.
That's Jeff.
Hey Jeff, how you doing?
How's it going?
I don't know if you met him, but ain't he fantastic? You point that Tor.
He's a real good guy. He gave me a gold earlier.
Wow, look at you. You are like a humanitarian. Just walking around, just helping folks. Good on you.
Thank you, Martel. Finally, someone sees it.
By the way, Jeff, you want something to drink? I could spot you too if you want.
Absolutely.
Well, you know what? around for these gentlemen right here.
The gnome walks over. You hear the clink clank of his stilts. Absolutely. And he pulls out this like big keg. He's like a jacked gnome. And he pours it in the big old pint glasses.
When he looks at the pint glass next to Tor, he's like, "Hey, no, do you mind doubling it for this gent? Because I mean, he's a little larger."
All right.
Martel,
And he snaps his
you
finger.
trying to get me drunk?
He snaps his fingers, and the pint glass grows double in size, and he fills it up all the way.
How much should I say I'm spending right now?
It's 5 silver in ale, so you're probably you're closer to a gold at this point.
I'll give him 2 gold.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Spender.
Martel has a cup in his hands, but he is not drinking from it.
Oh.
I knew it.
This fucking guy. You this?
This fucking
I'm in
guy.
danger. I'm in danger.
No!
I didn't say I wouldn't drink from it. I'm just not at the moment.
I'm gonna around how kick your.
But for the most part, he's just enjoying his time with Jeff and Tor. That's all.
Hey.
Hell yeah. You do see a sign. It says rooms. It has like some check marks to the note that there are 4 total rooms. One of them is currently occupied.
Oh no. 4 rooms,
Oh,
5
no.
people. What will we do?
Well, there's 3 rooms and 5 people.
Oh shit! 3 rooms.
Oh
5
no!
people. What will we do?
And some
We
of
have
you are gonna
7
wake
people?
up with a they'll end up in a room tonight of yours, but
I always wind up waking next to people. They're trying to kill me.
I'll grab those rooms then. How much are they?
20,
hit?
20 silver a night.
Sick. I'll take all of them.
All right.
Damn.
And I'll sleep in all of them.
I divide my body up into 3 even parts.
The funny thing is, the rooms are up here.
Oh, they're on the map?
Oh, nice.
They're behind this
Hold
door.
on.
What's
Oh!
What's that spell you have where you could cast
Ooh.
wolves? Like you could make wolves.
You
They're
should
gonna sleep
conjure
in.
dog.
Yeah, they're gonna sleep in the rooms.
Perfect, yeah.
And one of them
This
currently
one has a
belongs to
bath.
Jeff.
Nice.
Oh, so we would have had 4 rooms if I wouldn't have paid an old man a gold.
For fuck's sake!
That's hilarious.
You can sleep with him.
Yeah.
I'm tired.
Jeff. Oh. I have never used this. But Martel seems like the guy who would like this. I have a singing stein.
Oh.
Finally!
So finally.
Pig pony club.
Yeah, that's what plays. I pour my well, I'll give it to Martel to use.
What
But
a
it's
thing.
basically a cup that sings out of key, but it's
think
it's
that-
pleasant.
I think I could actually use this in a performance.
Oh.
Karaoke?
That's exactly what I'm about to do. You sir, is it alright if I actually perform something right now up there?
So excited!
Oh, I don't got anything planned. I'll be honest.
He'll just kind of shrug and say, 10% goes to the house.
All right, hold on.
Tor clears the bar for him to stand on.
That was not nearly as bardcore as it was promised.
God,
let's see.
I think it bards itself up. In the
I
middle.
think it gets better.
Oh,
It gets bardier
Okay.
as time goes on.
All right, we'll play later. What are you doing? What are you performing?
So, yeah, he's gonna stand up and he's going to perform. He's gonna look around the room, see, just make sure he locks eyes with every single person in this room, and then he's going to play the Ballad of the Grinning Fool.
Ooh.
Oh my god, it's my favorite song.
Oh yeah, I requested this one.
Karaoke.
Let's see. I'll be honest. I was actually trying to see if there was lyrics.
I
to it, but-
actually, I have it. Somebody sang it in Zemnian.
Nice.
I'm having wicked dreams.
Actually, he
And
just says.
Santa Monica.
He actually said
Um,
abracadabra, abracadabra. That's what he does.
Hang on. This is so fucking quiet. Jesus Christ.
I'm hanging on.
Mentally.
Eh.
I'm scared to turn it
Same.
up.
It's not that. It's fine. It's okay. We're skipping it. But he does sing the Ballad of the Grinning Fool. Let me see if
I want to hear you sing it.
Come on, Art, let's do it.
Come
Honestly,
on.
if I had the lyrics, I probably would have attempted to something.
It could never have been as bad as your beardy face.
That's true. That was
that
fucked.
was so good.
So fucked.
Got it. Here's this. Here's that. Whammo blammo.
Ooh. Hey yo.
Oh, damn it.
There you
All
I
right,
don't
sing
actually
away.
want to sing it.
go.
But let me sing you a song of which everyone wants to hears the story of helping laughing heroes. They roam the land with courage, heart,
Are
and
you
wit.
having a baby,
Singing the
bro?
ballad of the the grinning fool. There once was a brave knight. In spite of all the danger, he saved many a child in distress. Without him, they would surely be dead. This knight sang them a song, and soon they sang along, singing. This is very difficult to do with an accent. Singing the ballad of the grinning fool.
And with
The
off-tempo
grinning
music in the
fool.
background.
A brave blind man took action,
That's you, Jeff.
protected many who were dragged into the caves, fought for a monster. He saved children, men and women, helped them see the light. He sang the ballad of the grinning fool. The grinning fool. Every time he says the grinning fool, he looks at somebody. And he
looked at me.
Yeah.
He looked at me.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna finish
You're
it.
good.
That's it.
Make a performance.
Sing it out to the end.
Give me a performance check.
All right.
At advantage because you actually tried to sing it.
Is he performed?
Advantage. Where's my performance thing? Oh, there it is.
Yo.
Yeah, you did real well.
Nice.
Everyone's clapping. You can go ahead and roll me a d20 plus 5.
D20 plus 5.
You got 7 gold, which isn't bad.
Hey, I mean,
Nice.
yeah, that's
That's not a ship passage, but it'll do.
No.
Made back what you spent trying to talk to someone.
true. 91.
But yeah, everyone does a good little clap.
Yay!
He said, thank you kindly. And if you want any magic tricks to be performed, I will have a station set up right here. So enjoy. Enjoy
You're
the
going to
evening.
get inundated with about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 magic tricks, and that's if Tor doesn't want one.
No, I'm good. I saw the magic tricks whenever Bub Dub was
Oh, I got more.
Stop.
good.
That's bait. That's fucking bait.
You just hear
We all know
Alloy from in the
magic's
back.
not real.
Are they flirting right now?
Ayo.
He does try to convince. He does ask people like, if anyone has any nightmares, here's a special trick that I have. This is a card that could make that nightmare disappear. They just need to sleep alone at night to themselves and enjoy a restful sleep.
Roll a persuasion check.
Persuasion. Not very persuasive, actually.
Yeah, okay.
Actually, no, not as well. You know,
Well, it's
With a
25.
plus 9. I'm not very persuasive. Yeah, you get 2 people that request cards, actually.
well, yeah, I got a 5 for it. No, I'm kidding. You. Any minute, he picks one, and that's the person.
All right. That's going to be fun. A little bit.
Oh boy.
All right. You guys got anything for the rest of the night, or do you want to scoot on to nap?
Nova, are you back from cleaning your keyboard?
I am, yes. I think. I hope.
You'll know if it starts sticking to your fingers. Do you think we can split her soup since she didn't eat it?
Does she ever eat? I feel bad for ordering her food if she's not going to eat it. Do you think it's rude?
No, I think it's, if anything, it's nice that you're trying to include her. She doesn't really live on the same time scale as us, so I don't think her dietary needs are on the same time scale as us either.
Okay.
So instead of feeling bad, eat some stew.
August is already, like, splitting the soup between the two bowls.
Very nice. August, do you really... Are you really so okay with Martell just right off the bat?
Yeah. Well, I mean, you can be cautious of somebody and still be okay being around them.
I guess. I don't know. I just worry about you, that's all.
Why?
I don't know, because, you know, you're nice. You're sweet. Some people might take advantage of it.
Yeah, but if someone tries to be mean to me, I can just bite their fingers off.
That you can.
Actually, that's probably not a nice thing to say next to you. I'm sorry. But
I
my beak
lost
is
him.
really strong.
I lost him fair and square. I shouldn't have stuck my hand in there. I was 4, but, you know, whatever.
And also, I did threaten to shoot him if he tried to take stuff from us and then run away.
That you did. That you did. I don't know. I know what I was thinking when I first met y'all, and I just worry he's thinking along the same lines as him.
Okay, but if he ends up being a bad guy, we can just shoot him.
I like that your de facto solution to everything is shooting.
I really like my gun, and we shoot a lot of bad guys.
Yeah, we do. Couldn't be prouder of you. Albert, what the shit are you doing?
It's loud, whatever he's doing.
He's like scratching the side.
Oh, okay.
He's trapped in a box of his own making. Well, alright. I will try your way of being a little on the nicer side, and then if he messes with us, we shoot him.
Yeah.
Good soup?
Gray soup. And not very expensive either. I don't know why Tor's always broke. Everything that I've ever had to buy has been like pretty nice. And also I spent a little extra on it because the short guy needed to stand on something to not be short. So I kind of feel bad.
Oh,
So I gave him a tip.
how much of a tip did you give him, August?
I just paid twice. It was a gold. I gave him 1 gold.
The general rule of thumb is for exceptional service, you tip 25%.
But he's basically like a cripple.
25%. At most. Normally it's more like 18, 15. See, that's what I'm talking about right there. Someone taking advantage of your kindness, the same way Martell's doing with Tor.
Yeah, but I chose to do that. Because he has to walk on sticks. Couldn't he just, like, find a spell or something to make his legs longer?
I think that would cause severe body dysmorphia.
Yeah, but he's using the sticks anyways.
Maybe he just likes to feel tall only sometimes.
Okay.
Thanks again for saving me.
Why wouldn't
Sorry.
I?
You had to use your special fancy bullet.
Yeah, but I wasn't going to use it on anyone else anyways.
Oh, shucks.
And
Yeah, just saying
also,
things.
you need to make sure that you are making sure. What am I saying? You need to make sure. I lost my train of thought.
I'm gonna lean down in front of August and grab their cheeks and be like, "Come back to me."
You
It's
need to
okay.
make sure that you're taking care of yourself when we're fighting people and animals and just any bad guys that we're fighting, because I am not always gonna have special bullets to pick you up.
That's okay. I've had worse. Have you ever had a dream that you?
That's exactly what happened.
See, I was worried about you. You had all that stuff on you, and Tor had all that stuff on him. I mean, what was a fella supposed to do?
I was fine.
Maybe I wanted to help you anyway.
Okay, but you can also help yourself.
It's too much work.
No, it's not.
I'm very lazy by nature.
It's the exact amount of work. The same.
Yeah, but this is like twice more.
No, it's not.
All right, I'll try to worry about myself a little more. And you try not to get monsters coming up on top of you, or else I'm gonna pay attention to that instead. I'm very
If
easily
I was
distracted.
in danger, I could have just ran away with my special cloak.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, I was fine.
Special guest. Like you anyway.
All right. Anything else going on pre-sleeps?
Ah,
We probably should figure out who's sleeping where.
Yeah, there's 3 rooms. There's 7 of you.
Why would you want to know something like that, on?
Yeah.
what the hell?
If it helps, Martel would just be like, I'll catch a room somewhere else. It's fine. Y'all enjoy.
Where you going?
Is that Adelaide or Shan?
Oh no! My
I think
feet!
it's both.
Oh,
Not the most.
I mean, if you want, you could follow me, I guess. I'm not.
you're part of the family. You should stay with us.
Yeah, there's plenty of room.
Plenty of rooms. 3
I-
at
Plenty of
least.
room.
I like
Yeah.
sleeping on my own, though.
Yeah,
Why?
I mean, I just assumed it was gonna be Augie and Beats and me and Addie and rock and roll. Then you get your own room all to yourself
Oh. I mean, if that-
until Rope comes in.
I spit out my ale. For the
his,
first
his
time.
face actually
Never.
shrivels a little bit. Like, that room could be for Roke and the other one, Chief or whatever you call him.
So you do remember the name?
That's his name, Chief.
No, I
Well,
think
it's
you
one
should
of-
stay with us.
What?
You should stay.
I'm really confused right now.
You should stay with us. I don't think you should go off and sleep by yourself somewhere. I think that's a bit sad.
Damn, that's crazy.
I mean, I'm all right with that. You are.
Yeah, we're best friends.
How many best friends you know sleep with each other?
Well,
Mm.
don't ask that.
Oh,
Interesting.
I'd say Tua and I are best friends.
We are best friends.
So you're a little more than that.
At least one.
I am.
What's going on?
I swear to God.
I also
Or-
I don't really sleep that
Ow.
much, so it would make no sense for you to go off and have to have your own room
You know what?
when I'm hardly using mine.
If I could get one of those rooms, that's fine. I'll do that.
Perfect.
And sure,
Then we are agreeable.
yeah.
Or we can see if Jeff will let you take his room.
Actually, that's a really good idea, Jeff.
Wait, no.
No.
No,
Wait, is
don't
he
do
gonna
Jeff
sleep
like
with
that.
Jeff?
Yeah, he's finally getting a room for a night, and you're gonna take it from him?
Nah, I
That's
wouldn't
crazy.
do that. I wouldn't do that to Jeff.
Why was you
Jeff-
so eager
Jeff
to
would be
jump
a
on sleep with Jeff, but you won't sleep with any of us? We all sleep with each other. It's normal.
Yeah, we all sleep with each other.
He raises an eyebrow.
I cross my arms. I'm defensive.
Yeah.
I give a shit-eating smile from the corner of the room.
Well, I mean, I didn't know this was that kind of party, y'all. But you know, that's fine. I will sleep in one of those rooms. That's fine. I don't mind doing that.
I'm glad we
You
got
don't
that
come.
figured out. Holy cow.
Yeah.
Life or death situation going on here.
Yeah, apparently.
We need to be separated out. Just at all times.
Let me be by myself.
No. Impossible.
Yeah.
Lonely.
All
All
right.
right. You guys shuffle into your rooms.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just do one of these.
Oh, no.
Sploop.
Martell does take a room that I guess, you know, that Roke and them would probably end up, you know, going into, but he'll lock the door.
Yeah.
He'll lock the door so they can't get in.
All right. You guys all drift off or trance off or do whatever. Martell,
Yes, sir.
what's going on? What's happening?
Well, I do the same things that I always do,
Mhm.
but it's in the room.
Yeah. Those I assumed. As far as the other situation.
Yeah. He waits for a long time. The person I gave it to, they weren't an elf, right? Because
No.
that would make
it
no
was-
sense if they.
Yeah, it was this guy.
I'm not looking. Hold on. Oh yeah. All right, that works. Yeah. So invisibility, greater invisibility, and appears in their room.
Hell yeah. So you are a little bit away from here. You are in a ramshackle sort of. It's all closed up from the snow and the wind, but it's certainly not well kept or well appointed. And you see a man sleeping in bed, face first into the pillow, covered up in furs. You walk over to him. Actually, let me get one of these going.
What's greater invisibility? Greater invisibility is.
What the fuck?
You walk
Man.
over to him and yeah, what do you do to kind of start this process?
He kind of just. He's like, for the most part, he just looks around, make sure everyone, coast is clear. Then he will lean close and he will sink his fangs into his neck.
Hell yeah. As you do,
Uh-oh.
you get memories flowing to you. The nightmare this man is having on this night. He is running through the snow, and you can hear just something loud and breaking through the trees, crunching the snow behind him. Eventually, he gets to a clearing and he tries to dart across it, but his feet get stuck in the snow, and he's knocked onto his back. And as he sees upwards, he sees an owl bear, beak covered in blood, claws hanging with the viscera of his former family, bearing down on him. And he screams.
Mm.
And that's the nightmare you get.
Jesus.
Wow.
What the fuck?
That's rough, man. That's rough.
It's rough, buddy.
It's a rough life. With that, I don't know if you would consider that. Oh yeah, it's greater invisibility. It doesn't matter.
You're fine.
I guess with that, he'll pull the covers up a little bit more.
Tuck him
So he
in.
tuck him in so he sleeps tight, and then I guess I don't actually know where I am, technically.
It'd be pretty easy to figure out once you walk outside. It's not a big town.
Yeah, he's gonna walk outside. He's gonna try to do so, stealthily, like
Make
opening
a
the door.
stealth check at advantage.
Boop boop boop. Boop boop boop. Where is it? I need my stealth. Oh, well, not an advantage, but yeah, there you go.
That
20.
works. Yeah. So you creep out. You can easily get to a point where you can teleport back into your stuff and your things, and
Which is what I'll do.
sleep off the rest of that night.
Yep.
And that's where we're gonna take our break. We'll be back in a few minutes. Bye bye. Shan.
Yeah. Hi. What's up? Welcome back.
Hell yeah.
Fuck.
With that, we are back. Morning finds you.
I'm running away from it.
Beetle and Beetle and August. There's an armored man and a frog in your room.
Are we sharing a bed? What's
Slumped in the
like-
corner. Well, there's two beds that I'm assuming the two of you are in, and then they're just slumped in a corner.
I don't know. No, if Beetle's having nightmares, August, would you come snuggle me? That's the question.
Maybe.
Nice. A strong maybe. Love a strong maybe.
I have an obnoxious question.
Go on.
I sleep until like, midnight-ish, or like 1 or 2 a.m. and then I am awake.
Mhm.
I think Adelaide is naturally very suspicious of this fucking guy.
These fucking
Is there some
guys.
sort of role that I can make as I walk past a sleeping tour in the night and into the hallway to kind of gauge whether there's any kind of suspicious movements from like Martel's room? And I'm happy if you want to say no, because I understand it's kind
You
of.
can make a perception check, but I genuinely don't think it would get you anything with other things that have been placed. If you would like to dig deeper and try to like pick the lock to go further, you can. But
Ooh, I'm kicking my little feet. Okay, wait, no.
True.
I'm gonna get in
Kicking my
trouble.
evil little feetsies.
I'm gonna get in trouble. Okay. Yeah, you know what, Denny, you have tempted me. I'll pick a lock. In fact, I will use my ancestry and consult with my ancestors to get proficiency in thieves' tools.
I like how we have a druid that could like
I am a druid.
turn into something
And just crawl
maybe,
underneath
like,
it.
eavesdrop, yeah, go
Let's
into the
go!
door, do something like that. But no, we're picking locks.
Jan forgets on a regular basis that she can shift into anything that's not a dragon.
You're so right. I actually fucking do.
I mean, I would too.
It's a hard life being a druid, I guess.
Like, why would
Oh,
you
this
pick
is what I'm talking
anything
about,
when you
Denny.
can have
yeah, you're
wagon?
good. You're good. Go ahead and
Okay.
roll your dexterity and then add your proficiency.
Yeah! Oh, shocking.
Well,
Oh, I
what's
was
your
Jen.
proficiency? That's not too bad, probably. Or is that including
Yes.
your proficiency?
I think it does include my proficiency already.
Let me roll.
It's a nat 6.
Okay.
What time of night would it be?
It's like 1:30 in the morning.
Would I be out?
134.
I don't know. It's up to you.
That's your call. Would you be out at 1:30?
Oh boy, that's a good question.
Oh,
You know what?
boy.
So,
Oh,
the
boy.
way it works, right, is you can either scoot out at the 2 hours. You have to pick 2 hours to be gone within the 8 hours.
Got it. Mm-hmm.
That would be right around when we're
He would want to
sleeping.
make sure that people are actually asleep, so it wouldn't be the first.
This is
few.
like 3-4 hours into the normal sleep.
Okay, yeah, I think he might be out. You know, I'll roll a d6. Evens, he's out. Odds, he's not.
Hell yeah! All right.
He's out.
He's up!
Well, these flimsy little middle of nowhere locks at 12 is more than good enough to open it.
I look around as if I've got an audience. I don't.
You open the door opens. Notably, it won't push in. It's on like a double hinge though, but you can pull it out. Do you try to walk in the empty room?
Yeah, well, fuck it. I mean, I'll open the door if I can.
Yeah, the door.
Like,
opens.
pull it back on me.
Yep.
Yeah.
As you go to walk in the room, you hit a barrier.
Oh my gosh. What kind of barrier? Like a physical one?
You can't see it, but it's certainly stopping you from moving.
Actually,
Place my hand on it.
Denny, I think it might be.
I got a reason it would work. Trust me.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
I like the little smile that Denny has. I'm about to die.
Oh lord.
Adelaide's sus just skyrocketed.
I'll place both hands on it and try and gauge what it is if I can.
It's give me an Arcana check.
Jen, you're making me so fucking nervous right now.
Thank
I'm
you,
kicking
Danny.
my little feeties.
If anybody has it under control, it's Adelaide.
What level?
It's not in control.
That's a.
I can tell you.
I know what it is. I know what it is.
Okay.
Yeah, 13. You'd know what it is. You've seen Kelsador use this spell, or if not Kelsador, some other magic user. It's whatchamacall. It's the bubble spell. I forgot what it's called, but
it's the
third
bubble spell.
Tiny hut. Tiny hut.
Lemon's tiny hut.
It's a tiny hut. I'm like tapping like a mime around the force field, and I'm like trying to find a door, like I'm in Alice in Wonderland.
As you're feeling on the thing, you just hear barking coming from inside.
What the fuck?
Alarm?
Is it dying? I will.
Really loud.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I'll back up. I will conjure 8 wolves to cover the sound of the barking with louder barking. Kidding. I hear walk back and close the door.
Okay.
Would it be loud enough to be heard from the other rooms?
No, it's pretty muffled with the tiny hut.
Okay.
I look outside really sagely, like through the window, and I'm like, so he's a werewolf. That's it. And I go back to my room.
Yes.
I love that.
So-
Alright, y'all wonder why she's with Tor.
I can't believe I thought you were hot once.
Oh
You're
man.
dumb as a
Alright.
fucking brick.
Now morning finds you.
Whoa.
Sorry. Done.
I'm still
Promise.
running away from
Oh,
it.
you're fine. Hell yeah, as is your right. You guys can get a quick breakfast. There's nothing really doing in the tavern in the morning. And be on your way to the ship if you'd like. If you'd like to interrupt me with any sort of interjection, please feel free.
I actually do have a question.
Mhm.
I assume we're kind of eating together. Martel, do you eat any breakfast?
You've probably seen him. You've probably seen him maybe snack on something, but it's very minimal.
Hmm.
Mostly he skips it. Like big meals, you don't see him actually eat anything. But you'll see him maybe snack on like something small, like here or there.
We do travel with Adelaide, so that's not that weird.
Well, I think
I want to
that's
buy some
actually
beef jerky to bribe him
why,
with.
that's why Lawrence would be looking for it, because there's a reason Adelaide eats so strangely. So if people have weird eating patterns, there's a reason for it. You get what I mean? We just have autism. I mean,
It's true.
True, he could be a druid. He just turned into a dog at night.
Hell yeah.
You got that
An
dog in
an
him.
invisible one at that.
I don't know the druid spell list, so I don't know what
You got
that's
that dog.
Got that
Fair,
dog.
fair. All right. Well, you guys get down to yonder docks. You see the crew of the Bayou Belle is hard at work right as the sun is coming up. And Guillaume himself peeks over. Let me turn off this creepy music.
Captain Thibodeau, man of my word. Hey.
Morning, Tor. How you doing?
Good. Captain Thibodeau. He prefers that, not Captain G. Trust me. Crew, friends, family, Captain Thibodeau. Introductions.
Hello, crew. Hello, friends, family.
Yep.
Oh,
Got
you
pretty deep
Hi.
tone as he says it.
Anyways,
Hello.
as I'm sure your associate has explained, it'll be a bitty goal for the voyage, and you'll be expected to do a little bit of work here and there. My crew can handle most of it, but y'all seem to be strapping young lads and lassies who can carry some rope and do whatever.
Do you have any labor that's less physically intensive and perhaps more sitting somewhere and being pensive?
Nope, but if you don't want to do any labor, the price will be 100.
I love physical labor.
Well, Captain,
Yes.
can I call you Captain?
Dark and scary.
Oh,
Nope.
thank you. I
Dark.
appreciate that.
Oh,
my God.
our little DNS, huh?
Just-
I don't think you can call him that.
that was a comment on Aura, y'all.
Everyone should have 10 temp HP, by the way.
Nice.
Well, I was gonna ask, what if every ship needs a little bit of performing just to keep the morale high. I was wondering if that's something I could do, and instead of paying 50, I'll pay you 75, and I'll do that.
Works for me.
He nods.
Wonderful.
Yippee.
All right. Now, if you hand the money over there to my first mate, Mr. Smithers, and this guy holds out a bag.
Hello, Mr. Smithers.
What is math?
Just do it in the chat.
You got it.
He
Wouldn't
will
spend all
actually
these
give him.
dollar bills.
He will actually give him 75 gold
Hell yeah.
and not have to do any manual labor. Just perform.
Hell yeah.
I think I would lean over to Adelaide when I had a chance and just say, hey, just like pretend like you're doing something. Me and Tor can pick up the slack for you.
Absolutely, that's what I plan to do anyway.
Okay, great.
Cor was already planning to do enough work for everybody.
Yeah.
It's the only thing he's good at.
Hey, I got
No, you're negotiating.
I got the farm boy in my blood. I can lift heavy objects and move them to another
Or
location.
more.
I'm built like a brick shit
Did you ever
house.
attune to your
Oh,
Minotaur
boy.
ring?
I did. So I also have a carrying capacity of a huge creature.
Damn.
Big boy.
Welcome to the club.
Hey.
I already had the carrying capacity thing, and that doubled that. So it was
No,
absurd.
I have carrying capacity too, and it doubled it. So that's
Oh, nice. So it's just
Yeah.
massive.
yeah.
I dropped my 50 gold in there.
Okay. Awesome.
I will do it too.
Yeah. Just let me know if you don't, because that'll get weird. But outside of
Okay.
that, he takes it very nicely. He will dole out tasks over the next 4 days to Balin Post. I think it's Balin Post. Please hold. It is Balin Post. The next 4 days to Balin Post, and which are mostly just, you know, brain dead, menial, heavy lifting, that kind of things. Pulling the sails, drawing the sails. I don't know how to sail real boats.
Pulling on ropes.
Yeah, pulling on ropes, tying ropes, moving boxes.
Saying R.
Yeah, a lot of that.
Welcome to the
And yeah, so for the first day, Colby, you did all the negotiating. Can you roll me a d20?
Oh, jeez.
Woo.
Under pressure.
Ooh.
Under pressure.
Yeah.
That's a lucky number.
All right.
Yes. Also, my lucky number. Jinx.
The first day goes by quite nicely. It's they're calm seas. It is fucking freezing out here in the essentially Arctic Ocean. And it's a little more choppy than normal. So their idea of a calm day is a little more up and down than a normal one. But it goes by without any incident, and you guys can do your work. Ain't no thing. The two of you can easily pick up the slack for Adelaide. as can Roke, I'm assuming. Yeah, Beetle's looking a little green in the gills.
Stop!
Oh no! Oh no!
My
I made a
fucking hand
mistake.
just clenched.
I made a mistake. I think every time he goes to throw up over the side of the boat too, he's like death gripping the rail because he's terrified of falling into the water. So there's a sense of overwhelming fear as he's puking his guts out. He's just miserable.
After like the third or fourth time, Guillaume just walks over and hands you a life preserver.
He looks at it and looks at Guillaume with a look of disgust on his face, and then continues to look disgusted as he puts it on.
It's like the old school floaty ring too, so it's just like bandoliered across your chest.
At least that looks kind of cool.
Second day. Let's go. August. Roll me a d20.
Okie dokie.
Okay.
Oh no!
I don't know if that's good or bad.
It's bad.
Solid 18.
It's bad.
Just people.
There's
show up
music
on a
changing,
tiny
it's
rowboat.
bad.
People show up on a tiny rowboat with a hacky sack and just start playing on the deck.
I think it's a
That's the
really
worst.
good thing
That's
to
like the
have a
worst
watch
we could
scene.
have.
The seas begin to churn as a squall rolls in. There are probably about 25-foot tall waves. It is not great here. They are battening down the hatches, so to speak. Everybody is fighting with a rope, trying to keep the ship going in the correct direction. For a little bit of context, you guys are at this point probably crossing this point, which is
Okay.
why everything's so wonky.
Yeah.
And August, can you make me a perception check?
Oh god.
Yes, sir.
I believe.
I believe.
With a 15, you look beyond, out into the seas. I'm assuming you kind of get a little higher because you're a little spooked probably, and you see instead of this glowing light underneath the waves.
I don't like that.
Brother, what?
As you say that or see that, you hear a couple of Guillaume's people, especially the one in the crow's nest, start freaking out and calling down to the deck. As this ship emerges from under the sea. Can you all roll initiative for me? Well, actually,
I don't like that.
I'm so
Oh.
confused.
well, you think you'd be on the
That's a
boat.
whole
and then
ass month.
roll me initiative.
Oh my god!
Oh god.
Last time I fought.
Don't
Oh.
say words, Shan. I do remember. I was there.
I say nothing. I simply take a screenshot.
Where's the area that leads to downstairs from here on the boat?
Meme aside, would I be in the crow's nest?
You could have climbed down by now if you wanted. You can also be like up on a mast, but I don't think they would want you up on the crow's nest. Also, Martel, the way down's right here.
Oh,
Back here is the way to the captain's quarters.
oh, so it's where Tor is, the way down.
A little more north, where that Blondie is. Above.
Okay.
I can't
Alright,
tell. Is the ship a mimic?
To tell, hard to tell from your guys' point.
God.
And
Mimip?
Meme?
Initiative.
It is going to
Shit.
try to ram the
Shimmick?
ship.
No.
Oh, shoot.
We need
I
this to
guess
float.
Did I not roll initiative?
It moves very quickly. Luckily, I think. Yeah, Guillaume is able to maneuver the ship so it kind of skirts by, but it is here. You see numerous, very simple's the wrong word, but like neutral-faced pirates manning cannons, and one in a very large tricorn hat manning the wheel.
What's your name?
I see you.
Fuck you!
Carnivorous
1, 2, 3,
ship.
4, 5. Okay. All right, Thor, you are first to act.
Alright, we've been on this ship for a day and a half-ish now.
Yeah.
Is there any type of ship weaponry, stuff like that? Things to do?
They specifically do not have weaponry to fly light.
Gotcha. So we're just gonna be swinging on a ship?
Or the people on top.
Okay. Tricorn cap guy is swinging, is steering, right?
Yeah.
We're guessing. And how far away would he be from the edge of the ship?
He'd probably be like there. I mean, we'll say it's like a similar size ship, so he's maybe from where you're at right now, 75 feet. If you go to the edge, you can reach him. I think.
My throw?
Maybe. I forgot how big
Like
your
if I
throw
come-
is. I thought it was
It's-
60 when I
it's-
said that.
Yeah, it's 30, 60, I believe.
You can do it at disadvantage from where you're at.
Alright. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to rage. Whee! And get a big. I'm trying to find my, 2060. Long range is 60.
You can, yeah, 60 being max, you're still at
Yeah.
disadvantage.
Gotcha. Okay, cool deal. Rage, reckless attack. I'm throwing at the captain and his funky little hat. I'm guessing. I'm trying to. Yeah, that's,
Hell
that's,
yeah.
all, that's all I got. Single attack.
16. Oh, yeah. So the 16 misses. That one flies right by his hat. You hit a bit of wave. The 20 will hit though.
Awesome. Oh, take out the 3 damage on the first one.
Copy that.
Because I still have my. I'm big now
Hell yeah.
on there. And that's it. That's all I can. That's all I can do. And yeah, that's it.
All right.
I can
Adelaide.
throw things.
Hold on. Hold on. I'm sorry, there's so many spells! Okay. Okay, you know what? I'll deal with that later. I'm just gonna... deal with that later. I am going to, as a bonus action, I'm going to twist in on myself and kind of form into a mass of black hole and I'm going to use the I'm going to use the archer first, methinks. So there's like a constellation of an archer, and I kind of pull out some of the motes, and I'm going to lob it. So we're aiming for the people on top of the thing? Like these little ghost-looking people?
If you want, yeah. As far as you can tell, it is just, you know, another ship that has come here to attack. However, it did come from under the sea, so.
Oh, okay.
Let's see.
You know what? That's none of my business. I'm just gonna lob it at the closest guy I can.
Okay.
Pretty much.
Works for me.
28?
28 will hit.
Smack to the skull. And I'm going to also use a guiding bolt to the guy beside him. For a
That'll
27.
hit.
And that is lots of just flaming radiant light flinging out. And that's it.
Okay. Give me a moment before I continue. I need to look something up. Okay, you hit 2 different people, right?
Yeah, well,
Okay.
if the first guy doesn't go down, I'll hit him again.
Okay,
But
okay. The second shot will knock the guy down. He will, however, as he falls to the ground, you see he gets absorbed by the ship, and then
Ooh.
all of the people begin to glow.
Oh.
I don't think that was right! I think I made a boo-boo!
Well, it's advantage on
This is
any of
glow.
them.
The guiding bolt.
Oh wait, never mind. We're all good.
August.
Me. I would like to throw a little spike growth just on like the center of the ship. But would that do anything if they're not like moving around on it?
No.
Okay.
And you can
That
put it
was-
in the ocean, but both of these ships are moving, so it would be gone.
Yeah.
from the ground.
I will just I'll do gun. Do I get the sense that the ship is also semi-alive? Can I just shoot the ship?
Roll me just a straight intelligence check. Or
Okay.
Arcana, if you have Arcana points.
I don't.
And I mean, it's you did see the dude get absorbed. You know how Adelaide's spell that she shot at him works, and that they all, started glowing afterwards. So maybe with a 10, it's kind of hard to say though.
Okay. Well, you know what? I got 2 shots. So I'll shoot one.
Okay, first
At
one's
the ship.
advantage.
Okay. Why is there a 2? What did I
Because
do?
you have an
Yeah!
archery thing, but that's
Oh.
20.
Get him!
Noise.
Okay.
Whoa!
Jesus.
Okay, math. 26 and 23 is 49. 49? You do 49 damage to this thing. You blow a hole right in the ship, and instead of it being wooden, you see like this purple ooze start to seep out of it.
Okay. I will take that as a yes, shoot the ship. And can I put a hunter's mark on the ship
You
as well?
absolutely can.
Hell yeah. Oh, I didn't mean to do that at advantage again.
All right. Well, you're gonna have to roll again to roll damage. So, but it hits.
Yeah.
The 27 hits.
Okay.
You almost. Oh my god.
Jesus.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll damage on that. 20 or 30. Hell yeah. For math amounts, 26. Yeah, you blow another hole, or the one you shot goes a little deeper. Anything else?
Let's see. I'm gonna move just to here.
Okay.
Just back a little bit.
Hell yeah. Martel.
Okay. Yeah, Yeah, from where he's at, Martel starts to have like a kind of a weird sort of aura it might be beautiful to a lot of people.
Yo?
If only we were
And
pursued.
Glamorous, one might say.
and it's quite glamorous. And he's gonna use
Whoa!
Mantle of Majesty. So as a bonus action, he's going to look at the ship and just say, "Sink," and that's a command. I don't know if it's gonna work, but it needs to make a wisdom save also.
I was just making sure it's a creature and not like humanoid.
Mhm.
Hell yeah. Wisdom save coming up. It fails.
So on its turn, it sinks. Unless it has, I don't know if it has like legendary resistances or something like that.
Yeah, it is going to resist.
Okay. Cool. Well, I burned one. Hey.
I think you manifested it existing and then burned it.
You absolutely did. So either we can do this and it can go underwater and be untargetable every round for the next 10 rounds, and then come back up and fuck you guys up later, or it can have legendary resistances.
I
Choose
mean,
number two, my lord.
I was fine with legendary resistances. I was cool with it.
No. That's I was explaining my thought process.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he'll back up to like right there, and I guess that was a bonus action. Right, as this ability, you can bonus action. Yeah, so action, he's gonna hold out a finger point. Actually, I don't think it's far enough. I think I'm too far now. 60 feet. Hold on, where was I? Yeah. All right, did a little razzle dazzle. It's gonna toss it. With a 19.
19 hits.
19 hits.
Hell yeah, it takes 13 damage. You see one of the guys on top who haven't really moved falls over. Anything else?
Oh no, that's it. That's his turn.
All right, Beetle.
Well, first things first. I think the jackalope would kind of just fly up to the crow's nest and hunker down behind August in the relative safety
August
up
is
there.
on the deck at this point.
Yeah, I'm on.
Okay,
I'm down
well, I'm
below
still
now.
up in the crow's nest. It's getting up out of the way, and then I'm gonna step out from behind this mast. I don't know, the legendary resistance now I'm kind of like screwed of what I was gonna do. So I don't want to waste that. I'm just going to shoot it.
Okay.
And I'm going to shoot it 3 times. 1, 2, 3.
They all hit.
It's beautiful. It's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. And I'm actually going to expend a charge of the Wand of 3 Moons on one of them, just because this is a really big bitch. So that's that.
Okay.
Oh, and I accidentally have Hex on. That
yes.
shouldn't be on.
So
Sorry.
you're fine. 13 on the first one. 16 on the second one. And then 9 on the third. Anything else?
I step back behind the mast.
All right.
And I try not to throw up.
Ship's turn. Well, the person that fucked it up the most and the strongest was August. So, August, I need 2 dexterity saving throws, please. The first one you will take half damage on.
Oh my
as
gosh.
Okay.
2 cannons sort of move up to the top deck, grow out of the deck, and shoot directly at you.
Big ouchie.
So you'll take 40 total damage.
Okay.
And remember, you do have 10 temp HP.
Yeah, I have that in there.
Nope, we're good. There's no prone condition on that.
Okay.
So you just take the damage. And that's its ship. Back to Tor.
Oh, it shot cannons at my favorite little birdie. I'm gonna do something that I haven't done yet.
Okay.
Ooh.
I
Oh, wait,
am
I
gonna
did
do
that
my best Adelaide impression and try to cast
fuck's
some
sake.
magic.
Go
I'm
on.
gonna grab my belt buckle and channel all the cold energy I have into it, and I'm gonna cast Sleet Storm on the like where on the side of the deck where the cannons are at. So like, it can't. It's it makes it. I'm gonna link the spell.
Thank you. That's what I was looking
Yeah.
at.
Yeah, it's just, it doesn't do any damage, but it makes the ground icy, so I figure it might slow the ship some, but I'm going to cast it on a point like the side of the ship to heavily obscure the cannons from seeing us.
Copy that. That there is a
Ooh.
20-foot tall cylinder of here.
20-foot
Well,
tall,
let's-
40-foot radius.
Yeah, let me.
On the center on the side of the ship.
If we're bringing areas into this, I'm just making it the same size as your ship.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just trying to make it where the base part of the circle will just cover up the side of the cannons. I don't know if the ship sees or the cannon sees, so maybe I would like hover it over where I think eyes might be, and just so it can't see to shoot us as accurately. If that makes sense.
Absolutely. I'm pulling an asset out. I just gotta find it, and then we can direct it from there.
You probably see like all the runes on like his like body markings. Just go do 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 and into the belt buckle, and then just ice comes down.
Yes, sir.
Where's that go?
Come get
Like,
your
that
man
would be
before
on
I do,
like the
Chan.
cannons.
Oh wow, yeah.
Fuck yeah.
It's a 40-foot radius.
Oh, I pulled out a 40. Hang on. I
Yeah.
thought that was radius from the marker. There is an 80-foot one. Wow.
There we go. That's kind of what I was thinking.
Okay.
So bring it down, like kind of where I just kind of want to get like the front edge of this, like how it is. Yeah, there we go, just like that.
Okay.
And maybe getting the water a little bit, so the water starts turning icy. I don't know if it like slows it some.
I mean, you guys are both cruising at a very fast speed.
at a very
point,
fast
so-
speed. It won't do it anything.
Yeah,
but
it's
just,
still
that's-
centered
that was my
on the
thought
boat.
process.
So it's gonna stay there.
Yeah.
But it's not gonna fuck with
Correct.
the water at all.
I got
I mean,
you.
it will. It leaves a trail of ice. But
Yeah.
all right. Try to figure something out to do with that.
Bonus action. Hey. I'll split my sword in two.
Hell yeah. Adelaide.
Okay, let's go. How fast are we going?
Like 200 feet around.
Can we slow down by any chance?
Not with this squall going on.
I don't know what a squall is. Alright. I was gonna do something, but I think we're going too fast. Aw, jeez. In that case, I might take advantage of what Tor's doing and take a few steps forward. I'll throw one of the little jagged pieces of star at it. Oh, for 23.
Okay. 23.
And I hope so.
yeah.
And then I'm gonna lift up both my hands, and there's a kind of reverberating shock that moves down from the ship into the water, which kind of crinkles, almost like there's pelting rain that's starting to form, or like a gurgling, like something's boiling beneath it. I'm gonna cast Maelstrom. I'm going to control the water because I'm a druid!
Druid powers unite!
And I'd like to place it kind of like a little bit further back. I'm trying to create a bit of flag on it. Like I'm trying to make it slow the fuck down.
I'm just reading the spell.
I've never used this before in my life.
You rolled fucking hot on the 66, so holy shit.
Yeah, boy.
All right. Well, it's first things first.
But how are you?
save.
How are you ruling the movement, Danny? Is it more like the spell effects are just gonna kind of be hanging around, or are we gonna be like moving past the sleet storm in a few rounds, or like the maelstrom in
The
a few
sleet
rounds?
storm is on the boat as a position, so the
Mhm.
sleet storm's gonna hang out.
Okay.
If you cast that in the water, it's not gonna do much. It might slow them down a little bit, but they could catch up. They already caught up to you once. You know what I mean?
If I center it on a point and that point is the ship and it goes down in a radius type way, is that gonna flag it a
There
little?
would be magical water on the ship battering the ship. It wouldn't slow it
Yeah.
down. It would do damage.
Yeah, that's kind of what I mean.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah, so it's kind of like
Coolio.
yeah.
I just kind of want to know if the spell's gonna fuck off or not. Pretty
No,
much.
the spell's gonna hang out, so it can slow it down or it can stay around. So those are your options.
21. Yeah. 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16. I don't think my woe will help. Let me quickly check.
It might.
It might. I'll roll the dice. I'll try and woe it.
Okay.
Just roll the dice.
We'll see how we go.
Ooh.
Nope. Wow.
Damn.
It'll take half the damage.
Wow.
Oh no, listen, it's a save or suck.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so it won't take damage, but it does have this swirling maelstrom of ice and water now just on top.
Yeah, sick.
All the people have been like slowed and are swirling, but as they do, you can see that they are somewhat tethered to the ship, and if they fall, they get sucked back into it.
They get battered in like an ice storm and then sucked down beneath.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm gonna
Yummy.
do something. Just give me a moment. I'm just gonna make this a little bit more palatable for debuffs. All right, we'll give it this little. Give it swirly for Maelstrom. Just remember, because I'll probably forget those.
No worries.
And
I love how tiny they are up in the corner.
it's obnoxious. All right, then we got anything else? Adelaide?
Ship
Nope.
a long way.
All
Actually,
right.
I want to move. I run up the stairs. That's it.
Hell yeah. August.
I will shoot gun.
Hell yes. It. You blow a chunk out of the mast with your big ass gun. Anything else?
No, I'm just gonna stay here waiting for a cannonball.
Hell yeah. Martel.
So, question: is this technically undead?
No.
Oh, okay. I only asked because of the command. I was like, it probably wouldn't have worked. But yeah. So it's bonus action again. Martel says, "Halt," and needs to make a wisdom save. And it's only for one turn. It's not for like a long.
No, I know. So it's faster than your ship. So the reason I made that ruling is because it would just sink down and then come back up, like on its next turn and attack you guys, and then be around. It would artificially inflate combat for no benefit.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that was the wisdom save just now?
Yeah.
Oh, it passed. As an action, I'm gonna do the razzle dazzle dazzled. And I missed that. That's a miss, I think. 13?
Yeah, that misses.
Alright, and he'll go 5, 10, 15, 20. How far is everyone else? Just 20. I can't walk on that, right? That's just.
You can. It's a great, but you can walk on it.
No, I'll go here. 25,
Oh, he's wearing
30,
high heels. He cannot walk on.
35. That's it. That's
Glamorous.
Copy that.
Remember.
Beetle.
I guess since it seems pretty well established that it's a creature, and the things on its back aren't really there, in a useful sense. I'm going to cast. This is all a roundabout way of me getting around to hexing it. I accidentally clicked the damage button. Please disregard.
Copy that.
I'm gonna hit it with hex. So there's just a little sizzling green crackle up along the mast and across all the heads of the people, kind of like it's trying to figure out where to target before it settles into the boards of the ship. And then I'm gonna have
They all
shitty
hit.
rolls. Okay, fair enough. And we hit him with a bop, a boop, and a bop. Fuck me sideways. That was actually pretty decent. Hey, that's pretty
Hell
good.
yeah. Anything else?
I step back behind the mast.
Okay.
I'm frightened.
That helped its decision making.
fuck.
Adelaide, I require 2 dexterity saving throws.
Mamma mia! I'm so dexterous. Yeehaw.
As 2 cannons pop out of a different side of the boat and shoot at you. The first one's a save, so you'll take half damage.
I duck and I'm like, haha!
You'll take 15 and 32 for a total of 47.
Yeah, the second takes me out.
Is the helping the decision making because I step back behind the mast?
Yep, it was going to shoot you until you disappeared.
Fuck. I'm sorry,
Wait.
gamers.
I
You said
need
You-
two concentration saves.
Gotcha. Gotcha!
On the 4th, the 32. Yeah, the second one, your maelstrom goes away.
Yeah, I have a cannonball lodged firmly in my fucking my chest, so I'm not surprised. I've got a lot of things to think about.
The cannonball is like weird and gooey too.
Ew.
Bad.
It's like a giant snot ball. Also, I can't
Hey.
breathe.
All right,
Hi.
let's take a real quick break, like real quick. I need to fuck with so many things because that joined. We'll be right back, gamers.
dealing with this scraped hole from this thing rising out.
Hell yeah.
Scraped hole.
He's just been
It's
donning armor for the
hell yeah.
past 3 days.
Yeah, it's true.
It's his new plate armor. He hasn't figured out how to get in it yet.
Why is it so tight in the shoulders?
I thought it had this altered.
All right. Let's get back to it. Let me re-roll descending, or I need Dev to roll initiative first.
My page is taking a while to load in. Sorry.
Oh, you're good. No worries.
Our parents' house having bad internet? No.
I'll pull you out where you show up. Just like there. That can't be your hit point total. It's
What?
flying 86.
I think that was after last combat.
No. The tokens are a little behind sometimes. Sometimes you just need to reset them.
Devin,
Okay.
you should also have 10 HP.
You're
Thank you. There's also a cat that just jumped in my lap since I opened the door to make the Wi-Fi work.
How many people?
That also matters for me. Thank
Oh,
you, Beetle.
that's all.
I'm not bloodied.
Hey,
There you
I've
go.
got you, boo.
How
There
many people
she
get
is.
temp
That's
again?
Albert's sister right there.
All of us.
is that one as nuts as Albert?
She's vicious.
Okay.
She's evil.
What's her name?
Or-
Elspeth.
I
And-
love that.
It's
Oh my
Albert,
god,
Elspeth,
I rolled
and
higher
Olaf.
initiative than somebody.
Look at you
It'd
go.
been great if it was Albert, Alberta, and Albo.
El Dorado. With that,
Alvarado.
Lieutenant Aldorain. Tor, you're back up.
Oh, all right. So, time out. Some things I didn't think of last time. Sleet Storm's technically a spell, so I would have dropped my rage to cast it.
Okay. All it really
But
did
I-
was make me move the things anyway, so no harm, no foul.
Yeah, I didn't get attacked. Oh, the Sleet Storm still has concentration. It didn't do anything, right? This
Yeah, it
cannon's
wasn't,
just
it wasn't
still
doing
shot,
anything,
so
yeah.
didn't do anything at all. So I will
good try, though.
re-rage,
Mhm.
and I will pick fire for my weapons when I rage. So
Okay.
I can do it. Pick when I rage.
Hell yeah.
My swords are already split, so I'm going to swing away, even though now I can't bonus action attack. So I will blip just at the sidewall of the ship now that we've determined that it doesn't matter anymore. Correct?
What do you mean? It is a ship. Like, the ship is a creature. You know that at this point.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. So I can just throw it at the giant sidewall of the
Yeah,
ship and just hit the
absolutely.
broadside of the barn.
Yep.
All right.
You just think you can
and-
bypass its armor, essentially.
Do it.
Go ahead, roll.
Oh, I got you. Yeah. So that means I don't have to. I'm not at disadvantage anymore. Do I need to go all the way to like here? Does that make sense? I'm asking for the 20-foot min range or
You're
the
good.
60
You're good.
foot.
It's like broadside with you. Like, it's close enough you can jump over there if you want to.
Oh.
Do it.
No,
Don't do it.
don't.
No, he
Don't
just
do
said the
it.
ship is
Don't
moving at like
do it.
200 feet around. Like I can swim pretty quickly, but not that
I'm
quick.
looking into the
Alright.
camera. I'm saying don't do it.
I'm out here wearing like a life preserver, so I'm not gonna recommend jumping into the ocean. Hi, Elspeth, you evil little rat.
Well,
Yes,
those
she
both
was-
hit.
Oh, nice.
For that. And it was
Good.
fire damage, if that does anything.
Nah, nothing-
Christ
nothing
alive,
different.
Colby. Stop being so good at that.
I had to make up for wasting a turn with spell.
Oh,
Shamalama.
look at his 21. He rolled 3 6s in that.
Yummy! Shamalama. By the power of Shamalama.
By the power of
That's-
sha-la-la-la-la-la.
For my movement, I'm just gonna go like get. Oh, that's not the move thing. I'm just gonna go like stand in front of Addie and just
Oh.
be big in front of her.
All
I
right.
show him
And
the.
just-
And that's
yeah,
what
hope to try to interrupt the cannonballs that are pelting her.
Adelaide, you're up.
Ah! Fuck! Oh my god, okay. I am going to. I'm going to turn into a tree. I am going to turn into a tree. I would like to kind of root myself into the ground a little bit and draw on the spiritual essence of the tree that I'm carrying around in my pocket, or like the seed, I guess. Acorn, I think it was. And branches start to kind of move out across my body, like along the artery tracks and the veins, and they spread out until I, too, am like Groot. I would like to tree. And then, as a bonus action, I shall lob a little mote. You've activated my trap card. A little mote of starlight.
Those are both bonus actions.
Oh dear. In that case, I simply guiding bolt. My super It's one or the other.
My signature move.
I love that spell so much.
I like tree.
Hell yeah. Go ahead and guiding bolt at a 28 hits. It's the same. Yeah.
Hold on. You've activated my super trap card. Because when I have advantage, actually, I get super advantage. Disgusting. Sorry.
Every time.
I just
I
felt
felt
the
it.
glasses get pushed up with the middle finger.
Dan,
fucking
like,
hated 'em.
grunting, never expected it.
Get ready to crunch.
Yeah, 28 hits.
Thanks anyway. So stupid for like 10.
And but now the whole ship is glowing.
I point it, and I look at August, I say, get him! Get him!
Get him!
That's it.
August.
You just hear crackling leaves.
I can speak to plants or whatever.
Oh, I'm blushing.
Oh, I just realized this is for I can speak to plants, they just can't speak back.
That is my favorite verbal treat.
So weird!
So good. Trait.
Why can't
August
I
will just
sweet
give
talk?
the tree a thumbs up and shoot gun.
Hell yeah.
No,
Miss.
do not. Do not. Get off.
Cat
Miss,
moment.
but does not break.
Don't you all?
Uh,
Oh yeah, you're at
Hold
advantage.
on.
You're at
Does the
advantage.
guiding bolt?
oh. Hold on.
Yeah, just shoot one more time. Sans advantage, and it'll even out.
Okay.
20 hits.
Okay. I was also reading.
Chan wanted to make sure we
27.
knew.
That, in fact, bloody.
Oh,
Hey!
Lord.
Moving into its second phase.
No!
But-
Don't say it!
A
Little
second
bit.
mouth.
Close its second
Well, the
mouth.
mouth hasn't done anything yet.
Oh, I don't
Don't
like
say
the yet
yet.
part of that.
The
Bad.
mouth isn't moving yet!
Guys, I might be the only one coming out of this because I have a life vest on, because I'm a smarty.
I got my new armor.
Yeah. Martel, you're up. If you were going to move, August, feel free. But Martel, you are up.
All
I
right,
was
so Martel remembers a band that he heard play a song in Marquette, and he yells at it as a bonus action. He says, "Say it!" Wisdom save.
You don't even have to change the band name. Imagine Dragons.
Oh my god.
So hopefully, if it fails, it just sails on its turn. That's it.
We're doing that. We're doing that again. Okay.
Yeah.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Oh my
Sail.
god. They're so good now. Damn
Do
it.
nothing.
Jesus.
Go ahead and take your action.
Why this ship so wise, though?
Razzle dazzle. And I
So
keep
wise.
rolling.
You are
so
you eat, and
low.
he ate a lot of druids.
I keep
Ship
rolling.
Hey.
He be
That's it.
pondering that philosophy.
All right, Rope. You come up and see the ship for the first time. It's like half broken. Every wound on it is oozing this purple goop.
What the heck?
Welcome to the
Just-
party!
I'm gonna move
It's
about
bad.
30 feet to here, which, if I'm not mistaken, I am 30 feet within range of a couple of people, but not everybody that I want to be. So I'm gonna go ahead and use a bonus action to activate Gale Steps, or to be able to dash as a bonus action to get me about here. and I am going to go ahead and clap my hands together and push out, and a brief wind with a mist kind of encircles myself, and then also traverses out to Lawrence and to Starry Form Adelaide. All three of us have empowerment, which is my version of bless.
Yeah, boy.
Let's get blessed up in
Thank
this
you,
bitch.
Roki.
Yep,
Roke is
and
the most.
and then I'm gonna move back with a little bit of my movement, so we're not all too super grouped up. To only really include Beetle. I just called you Beetle and Lawrence in the same round in my aura. But yeah, I do this and I look at him. I do not like your idea of what a party is. That is. We'll talk about that later.
Gotta learn to live life. Woo!
Alright,
He looks
that's
like
the
he's
end of my
about to throw up.
Again.
Again.
That's it for me.
See that? Beetle.
Yep, I'm just gonna fucking shoot the thing. That's the game plan right now, besties. So 1, 2, 3. Jeez.
Miss, hit.
Bop. And yep.
Copy
As
that.
soon as Devin shows up, I roll a miss. I think
And
it's
it-
connected.
Anything else?
No. I step back behind the pole.
Okay.
Actually, I will do something. I'm going to use my bonus action to command my jackalope. Its little eyes glow as it peeks over the top of the crow's nest, and it's going to use Rabbit's Foot. So, Tor, you're also blessed for 4 rounds.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Nice.
It may not do a lot,
Yippee!
but I just wanted everyone to feel included. I should have done it in August. and
Hell,
everyone.
yeah. All right. This is simple.
Bite.
We got some weirdness going on. There is no biting. However,
Yeah.
3 larger cannons appear on the deck.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
I
Big,
need
big no.
Adelaide, Tor, Beetle, Roke, and August to all make me dexterity saving throws.
You're making that at advantage since you're within my aura, Lawrence.
Advantage?
Yes, galvanizing aura.
Forgot there's a radius on the attack on these.
And I should also. Do I get a +2 for having cover?
No, it's shrapnel coming from in between the two of you.
Okay.
If it was trying to hit you directly, yes, but
Okay.
all right. Beetle fail, Adelaide save, August save, Tor fail, Roke save. So the first one's gonna be
Sorry. Tor.
whatchamacall? Adelaide and Tor. Adelaide, you will take half. Tor, you'll always take. You'll also take half,
yeah.
but for a different reason. Next one's gonna be Roke and Beetle. Roke will take half.
Roke's
Oh
gonna
my-
interpose his shield in between and use Shield Master, taking no damage.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
And then
36 minus 15 is
21. And
Thank you.
August, you pass, so you'll take half of that. You'll take 8.
Does it fire a third time?
That was all 3. It was 1, 2 groups of 2, and then August.
Okay.
Well, actually, let me roll some dice. For not for any of you guys.
That was for Hex.
Oh, for the ship, probably.
No, the ship is taking damage, but it's not like direct damage, so it's not going to do too much.
Oh.
Unless it were to like use this on you, but it missed the first time. But you did see it. That's why I linked it again. All right. This deckhand falls dead. This deckhand falls dead. And this deckhand is not doing well. Tor.
Rude. Tor is going to move 10 feet away from Adelaide. Sorry.
Bye. Bye.
That way they can't hit us both. And then I'm going to use my muscles to distract it by throwing a sword into its side. A whole lot. 3 times this time.
You've seen ranged barbarian, but have you seen ranged barbarian?
Those all hit.
Boom. Pop. Boom.
Uh, 21, 14, and 23. Right. Anything else?
No, that's it. That
All right.
is all I got.
Adelaide.
Are these gamers dead, like revivified dead, or are they just like making death saves?
They are making death saves. Actually,
Oh.
no. They're dead.
They went way over their health.
Oh.
Yours was a big one. Actually, the first
No.
2 were big ones. If it was August, they would have been all right. Which means, hang on, I fucked that up. Let me switch that. There we go.
They're dead.
They're not
No.
all there anymore. Like, yeah.
There's a
there's-
little bit
Can I-
over here and a little there.
Well, it was
just like-
shrapnel, so they're not like completely discombobulated.
They're pretty shredded.
They're
Can I
fucked up.
whip around to the rest of these people and be like, unless you're doing something very vital, can you please just save yourself and
They
stay
are-
there or fuck off?
You notice the 2 that died. There are ropes that are now freewheeling. Everyone is keeping this boat going.
Oh
to this
fuck! Oh shit!
Read
Should I be worried about those
Proceed
ropes?
louder.
wall. You see Guillaume's gonna do something about him in a minute.
For Christ's sake.
Captain
Oh my
Dimmadome.
god. Dimmadome. Dimmadome. How's everyone's health?
Dimmadome.
August Rogue.
Untouched.
Beetle.
I'm okay.
Yeah,
I got
you're,
a couple of pieces of shrapnel in my
you're the
shoulder.
only one that's really fucked up.
I'm feeling it, brother. Alright.
And I'm feeling
get
it
arched.
now.
Get arched on. Triple whammy. Brap. Skip. Step. And then guiding bolt to the on top of that.
Okay.
Get. Brap.
The 19 hits. Were you at advantage for some reason?
I am indeed. I am indeed at advantage.
Because of the
Because I'm a tree!
Because of the tree. Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Me
Well,
when
that's
tree.
Can't
nuts.
get better than the 20.
all
Yeah, I
right.
know. It's disgusting, in fact. Disgusting.
Stop
All right. The ship is now glowing again.
I point it against. I say, you know what to do!
Time is a flat circle.
It rolled a 1,
Miss.
so it's like it
Look at
goes,
our-
you all go. I mean, it would be there regardless. It's only one enemy, but
I'd have time.
I'm gonna
uh,
slide down the
Look at our
side of
healer
the.
go.
I know,
Copy that.
guys, look, I'm crunchy! I slide down the side of the banister and kind of brace against like this little nook here so I don't get fucked up again.
I'm a
Probably
healer.
will, but
Hell yeah.
But
I'm a tree, so.
Healer with options. August.
Me. I'm still gonna shoot gun. Is advantage still on or off?
On for the well, you only have 1 shot with the gun, so on.
Okay.
Hell yeah, that'll hit.
Nice.
17. It sort of cries out as you see now the mouth on the front of the ship opens in pain. Anything else?
I don't like that it opened its mouth.
I'm gonna have to agree with you there. It's bad.
I will look disgruntled. And that's about it.
Copy that. Martel, I think, is next. Yes.
Yep. 5, 10. He'll move right there. From here, can you see its mouth opened?
Yes.
Okay. The other stuff wasn't working. He's gonna reach in his pocket, take out a card. It is an Ace of Hearts, but it looks like it's on fire. And as a bonus action, he is going to toss it into its mouth and use Hidden Ace. And it's going to be this at 6th level.
Hell yeah.
Nerd. I'm a nerd.
Fireball. Ding, 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 ding.
And
This is a big ship that cannot move very fast, so let's see if it rolls a nat 20 to pass this save.
In its mouth.
Nope, it
And
rolled
it's
a,
mouth.
it rolled a 2.
Ooh. Get that
It'll
shit.
take
What?
that damage. That's a lot of damage.
That's fireball is so sexy, actually.
Eat
Hell yeah.
these balls.
And
I love how you
As
had to
in-
stop halfway through that when you realized what you were saying.
as an action, I've been messing with Razzle Dazzle, so you know what I'm gonna do since I did that? I'm gonna cast this on myself.
Jeez.
Resistance.
I thought you
Hell
hit him
yeah.
with the dazzle razzle.
I've
The
never
razzle
seen
dazzle.
a soul use that spell. I'm here for this. It's a good spell.
Wow.
I think I used that when I was horse cleric.
You're probably right.
Caloric.
I
That's
believe
it.
you. I just don't remember. Rope.
All right. Wanting to follow up and almost synergize with that, I'm gonna run up to right about here, using the bonus action to do the dash, and using the guiding light of the charred hole where an explosion just happened, just gonna actually take out the sword, raise it up into the air, a lightning bolt appears, and then it comes down in a beam that like kind of almost chops.
Yeah. Let's get this bread. Nope.
Right.
Yeah, it takes
Wow.
44. You actually fry a couple of these like drones on top of it as well as they get reabsorbed back into the ship. Anything else?
I look to Martel as I start dashing away to put myself hopefully in a spot where I won't cause cannon fire to hit other people. And I just say, "You certainly are full of surprises."
God, I love
And then
this
they kiss.
relationship. Yeah.
Yeah.
Beetle.
I smush them like Barbie dolls.
Sorry, I'm distracted by the homoeroticism. I'm gonna shoot it. I'm being really creative in this fight. yeah.
They all hit.
But damn. Fuck. Devin showed up and my rolls tanked. It is correlated.
You just did a lot of damage in one round. You're fine.
But there's a stinky little one in there. I
Oh, no.
see it
Don't you
with
say
my eye.
stinky.
My stinky.
No, Tor's stinky. We all know this.
Stinky.
Poor
Uh,
stinky.
Anything else?
Somehow that first one had sneak attack and it was supposed to have radiant souls, so there should be another 2 damage in there.
Copy that.
Sorry about that.
We are
Uh,
good.
Yeah, move back behind the pole.
Okay.
And does wait, is Chan or is Adelaide looking kind of fucked up?
Yeah, I'm kind of fucked up.
Okay,
Hold on.
Adelaide, have that much healing.
Thank
Damn.
you.
I'll use healing
Yummy.
light.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. No worries at all, Nova. Fights at the time to disappear. All right, Kip's turn. You see two little nostrils pop out of the mast. Own it on tour. I'm kidding. However, the mouth reappears on the side of it and goes for the person who is fucking it up the most.
I don't know who that is.
Or
Oh,
Let's
yeah,
get weird.
That's fair.
Ooh.
21, 31, 31, 21.
Oh,
Oh. Who
This is
inviting?
good. This is
Who
good.
is inviting?
Four, every
remember
time.
what you said earlier about
on-
Tor dying?
On the crit, I'm going
he's
to
right across
use
the
my reaction to reduce that damage. So
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and roll low. You need a 5 or higher.
Ooh.
Okay. I think, right? Your AC is actually 17?
17, yeah.
Okay, yeah. All right. First one. You're
Ooh.
going to take 39.
Hold up. I'm resistant to acid.
Hey, all right. You're going to take
Yeah.
10 and 14. So 24.
Okay.
Next one. You're going
Oh
to
my
take...
God.
Oh god.
Hang on.
Holy shit.
38, so that's 19 and 26. So hang on. So the first one was what, 24?
Hold up. I'm doing them all individually as you say it.
Okay, that's perfect. That's perfect.
I'm reducing it as you say it.
I trust
so,
you.
Yeah.
Next one is 10 and my brain is broken. Apologies. 24. So 34 total on the next one.
34 total.
Yep. And on the last one, we are gonna get
The amount of
13
reduction.
and 15, so 28.
The amount of reduction
Uh,
is absurd.
Yeah, I need
Just a
to
big
roll
buff.
my Stone's Endurance on this. So it's a D12. Oh shit, that did not do it
Plus
for
your
me.
constitution.
Yeah, that's just gave me 6 health back, and I take how much on that last hit?
28.
Oh,
So
damn.
22.
Okay. Yeah, I am down.
What about
Sleepy
Millicent?
time.
That shit would have just flat out killed you.
Yeah, for real.
Crits,
The first one would have flat out killed me.
I almost lived. So
Yeah, crits are mean at this level. And you guys are kind of gross, so I gotta.
oh yeah, I'm
Tor's
not
special.
down. Yeah, you're right. I get to use this finally. I just gotta roll over it. It's a DC 10, right?
Yay!
No,
Yeah,
I don't think we've done this.
Yeah, it's a DC 10.
The first time it just happens. The next time is when you start rolling, I think.
it starts at a DC 10, and then each
Okay.
time it goes up by 5.
Right.
Okay. Remember when Blitz did this
Okay.
like 3 times in a row?
Yes!
Yeah.
So
Barbarians are so absurd, man.
I love them.
So we're golden. I am back up to 1.
Hey.
1 in a dream.
After watching that, I'm horrified.
I was
and then
scrolling
you
through
sync
my
it off,
features,
I'm horrified.
Devin. I was scrolling through my features, and I was like, I know I have something. I know I have something. I know I have something. And as soon as you typed it, I got to it. So,
What the fuck?
Hell yes. Well, that's the
So-
shit. And you can now retort.
Okay. And my rage
Better armor.
persists, right?
Yeah.
So. Awesome.
The
Great.
horrors persist, but so does Tor. Woo!
So I get munched on by this thing, and it ate me with its mouth, right?
Oh yeah, like it came out and just bit you 4 times in quick succession.
Yeah. So on the last
Nom,
bite,
nom,
I'm just
nom.
gonna like hold its tooth above where it's right before it kills me. And I'm gonna take my sword out. I'm just gonna stab it 3 times
Hell
in the roof of its mouth.
Go away, go away, go away.
Those all hit. Tour of Volcara, how would you like to do this?
Yes, sir.
You know what? I just want it to. I'm just on the last one. I'm just gonna take both my hands off. So I'm gonna let go of its mouth and just let it eat me. And I'm just gonna rip my way out of its mouth.
Based.
Hell yeah. As
Insane
you do
behavior.
that, it sort of stops moving and then finally sinks behind you guys. There is still a storm raging, however, and there have been 2 posts that have been abandoned. Luckily, Guillaume gets initiative count 20 to try and rectify that. See if his ship thing can help. Yep, he grabs him. He then looks to Tor and says, "Little help."
I start coughing and
You're just, I mean, next to him are Beetle and Adelaide, and Beetle has the life preserver
I'm
on.
so strong, though.
Adelaide is
I'm
just
everywhere.
yeah, I'll just living life, bleeding out everywhere, and grab onto a rope and just. I'm using the rope to keep myself standing as much as it is to keep the
Oh
ship
yeah,
going.
you can easily find a tie off. He'll hand the other one to Beetle, and go back to the wheel before Smithers crashes the ship.
Smithers to smithereens.
Yeah, Smithereens, you say. All right.
2 shreds, you say?
Yeah.
We are out of initiative. We can either take the next little cooldown period now, or we can pick it up next week. Your call.
I think we should go ahead and do the little cooldown period and
Let's
do the
cool
next
down.
roll for the
Devin's
next
just
day.
excited to be here.
Yeah, I really am though.
Tor, you
I don't
would
work tomorrow,
feel
so I'm good.
4 little furry paws gently drop down on your shoulder. And there's like a radiating warmth. It's a real nice little guy. And you don't take necrotic damage, but you
Take
do
2
take the
necrotic
healing.
damage and die
Yeah,
again.
take 2 necrotic damage. Take that much healing as it casts a spell at a range of touch.
Odd question.
Yes.
Are we? Is the wind against us or with us right now?
The wind is with you, and y'all are fucking zooming. That's why everything was so fast.
And do we want it? I asked the captain. Do you want the wind buffered down, or do you want more speed?
He's just like smiling behind the wheel. Well, that depends if you want to get there faster or not, young child.
Young child.
Young child.
Captain Thibodeau, your accent.
Roke just nods, and taking kind of a cue from Adelaide while she is at the bow, he moves back closer to the stern of the boat, and he's going to go ahead and climb up into the rigging just slightly, clap his hands together, breathe in really hard, breathe out, and he's going to not skywrite, but gust of wind directly into the sails.
I
can do this for a few times.
Yeah, you're good. He looks like he hits the nos as you guys speed up and go over the 25-foot waves.
Not the nos.
Awesome.
You gotta be playing Ailstorm with this.
Jeez. Tor can be over there and Druid craft his little globe where he can read the weather and be like, "There's a storm, Captain."
He just looks at you, still thinking you're actually insane.
I just got ate by another ship. Okay, all of my stories are true.
I will say, like, going forward, y'all are kind of nutty. Shit's gonna get harder.
No!
it's a good thing.
That's what I'm talking about.
I like a little sweat. I will say,
Whoa.
I'm working hard in the ship like a good little boy because I've been given direct orders and there's nothing the brain loves more than having clear idea of what to do right now in this moment under guidance.
Hell, yes. You guys do eventually make it out of the storm a little faster. Let's get back to the map.
The map.
Let's get to a different
On the
map,
map,
actually.
on the map, on the map, on the map.
Ooh.
Squeak.
Let me
Oh, sorry, didn't
reveal.
do that.
Let me reveal some things.
Oh,
Reveal your secrets.
Balin post.
Bile post.
Terror gross.
There goes. Angel cross.
Help
These
sell.
aren't so important, but I figured I'd give you the information
Schneeksel.
because it is widely
Schneeksel.
available.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's so available.
Schneeksel.
I want to go to
Um,
Schneesel.
I want to go to Schneesel. That's where my new home is. Schneesel.
It looks like it's just one big mountain too.
It's so good.
Schneesel Mountain.
And just sneezing it up in the snow.
And you guys are probably now at the end of this days of travel. There. If that's on the
Oh.
right layer. That's not on the right layer.
Oh, I was like, I
Where?
don't see it.
It's hidden
There.
from prying eyes.
Ah, cool.
Okay.
Okay.
I accidentally
Oh, we're
clicked
near-
GM.
Castillo from Supernatural.
Hey.
Hey,
Oh my
hilarious.
god, that's so far.
Yeah, you guys need to go like here, here, there, essentially.
So we get to go through a
No.
channel, thankfully.
Yeah,
Well,
those
not
are
thankfully.
famously safe and not full of stuff that kills you.
Better than the open ocean. At least as far as monsters go.
It depends.
Hell yeah. Well, Dev, you're the one that called for it. Roll me a d20.
Go
Yay!
Dev, go Dev, go
I
Dev.
meant more as like
Alright.
obstacles that you can hit and sink your boat on, but I
There we
forgot
go.
that krakens exist in this world.
We know 7's safe.
All right. Actually, eight's a good one. You guys get a bit of a good wind and calm seas after that storm, and you are. Hang on.
Don't worry, guys. I talked to Cord.
Beetle finally doesn't have a day of just throwing up every now and then.
I didn't expect this, so I didn't make it. But give me one moment.
Ooh!
Ooh. It's a friendly ship. A friendly ship shows up next to us and it's like, hey guys.
Oh,
Would you
I
like to
can- I
roll
can-
from a deck of many things?
also,
No,
in the
no.
evening, helping out how I can with, once again, as we always do with the dead and doing any sort of funerary rites that we can at sea.
Oh
Yeah, I feel really bad. I feel like we should revive them, but I can't do it emotionally.
They're in a
You don't
boat
have
with
any
us.
diamonds?
I have diamonds, but they're for family.
We just got told he's gonna make it harder.
Wow, so they're for people who matter, you're saying?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yes.
Wow. These poor people.
And you're on the line, brother. You're kind of halfway.
I just need to not die around you. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. As long as I got Hunky Tor there, I'll be fine.
God,
hunky
isn't that the
tory.
truth?
Yep.
Tor might not be around much longer, because
I
It's
admit,
been getting
I-
rough for you the last couple times.
Yeah, he's got his ass kicked a few sessions in a row.
But you're
I'd say
in,
that.
you're in bed with like the biggest healer, so if anyone's gonna get revivified, it's gonna be you.
Period. As long as I don't die first.
I
Oh.
You guys are
Also-
very
Good plan.
quickly approaching. Like, you guys do so much damage that most things that hit you will be rough.
yeah.
and that's why I hid behind a mast the whole time.
I will say on that extra day, there are funeral rites held. Guillaume lowers a lifeboat with the dead into the ocean, and
Oh.
as it floats away, shoots a flintlock at it to light it aflame.
I'm actually gonna
Oh. Goodbye, Aragog.
a little blessing from. I'm actually gonna say a little
Bloody
blessing from
Medicaid.
Paylor for each of them,
Okay.
which
Hell
is
yeah.
But the
weird.
spirit
how
lives
he does
on.
it. Shut
Hell yeah.
up!
But with-
I'm so
with the,
sorry.
With the hidden roll of 8 that I hid in there, you guys do reach Salem Post,
A second.
Oh
eight.
damn.
where we will pick up next week.
Captain!
Nice.
Land!
Thanks for hanging. Thanks for jumping in at the end there, Dev.
Thanks for having me.
Hell
Love you, Dev. Glad you got back.
Yoo-hoo.
See y'all viewers next time